Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Devils. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Blackman, joined as always by Stu Nyman to bring you this matchup of all doubles matches between the Renegades and the Devils. How you doing today, Stu?
I'm doing great. Any day we play Battle Court is a great day, period.
Well, let's take a look here at those season standings as we do before. First game of all these game days, first match of all these game days, should we say. Look at the Fireballs all the way down at the bottom of our standings just this past Friday night. 2 game day wins, including 5-point days, back-to-back days on Friday and Monday. They are all the way up into second place, a chance for the Devils to move back up and into that final playoff spot. See, 1.5 points for Cyclones, Devils, and Warriors, top 4 teams. And this Winter 25 season will advance to the playoffs come May. We get started here in the top division of doubles. Again, all matches today will feature doubles teams. Beginning in Division 1 goes Sherry and Urbieta going up against Jairo and Nicholas. Earlier matchup this season was won by Gosheri and Urbieta. Straight set victory, 6-4, 6-3. And this is the third and final game day between these two teams in the regular season. The first one back on the 24th of January, won by the Renegades 4-2. The second one, February 3rd, was a 3-3 tie. Renegades have the serve to begin all matches today. Ready to begin match number 1.
There's the serve by Gosheri. We begin. Jairo picks it. Cortada scores. Aggressive play puts the Devils on the board first. Jairo and Nicholas get the first point. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And that's what the Devils need to see from Jairo. He has to be aggressive. I mean, every other player in Division 1 that's a front quarter is averaging at least 3 kills per match. Jairo only has 1 this season across 2 matches. And first point, comes out aggressively, picks a serve, and kills it with a cortada. Well done.
Here's a catch by Nicholas, backhand from the 12 line. Nicholas deep in the backcourt from the forehand. Urbieta's there, backhand from the 13 to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, fired from the forehand of Gosheri. Here's Jairo. Nicholas up high, backhand from the 12 line. There's a backhand by Urbieta. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, at the side wall, saved by Jairo. Gosheri looking for the Robote, makes the play on the forehand. Jairo from the right side, hard to the inside, and Urbieta's there. Robote forehand. Nicholas on the backhand from the 12. Beautiful catch at the side wall by Urbieta, deep in the backcourt. Here's the catch by Gosheri, hard to the inside. Backhand by Nicholas. Jairo up high, backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Urbieta is there. Robote by Gaucheri. Big bounce. Stopped by Nicholas at the 11 line. Rolling hard to the inside. Urbietta's there in the backcourt. Backhand. 2 pass. Robote forehand. Here's Jairo from the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Nicholas at the 12. Urbietta's there. Backhand to the inside. Robote rifled from the forehand of Gaucheri, caught beautifully by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. That's made on the forehand of Nicholas. Backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Nicholas from the 11 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Gaucheri to the inside. Nicholas is there. Big bounce brought down by Nicholas on the left side. Backhand to the corner. Urbieta's there. Urbieta hard to the inside. Nicholas, beautiful catch at the side wall. That takes a Magic City bounce. Gaucheri gets out there, reads it perfectly, makes the save. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Jairo from the 8 line. Backhand to the inside. Robote left side, high to the front wall by Gaucheri. Gaucheri again to the left side of Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Oh, Magic City bounce in and out of the cesta. A well-played point by all 4 players. 2 points for Jairo and Nicholas. Jairo serves.
Urbieta, top 5 in catch rate in Division 1 this season. I mean,
just got eaten up there. Yeah.
98.7%. I mean, and he's gotten 1 or 2 Magic City bounces too. So, if it comes to him in the backcourt, better believe that's going to go in the basket, and the rally will continue.
Low, hard backhand to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Backhand by Gaucheri, wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand by Jairo. Robote forehand, sidearm by Gaucheri to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Robote, left side by Gaucheri. Robote forehand, shot straight back. This one caught by Urbieta. Urbieta sends it to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Robote, left side by Gaucheri. Filo Robote lands in and scores. Perfectly executed. That's the first point for the Renegades. Gaucheri and Urbieta. Gaucheri has the serve.
When you talk about a change of pace, I mean, Gaucheri just whipped that one to the outside. So creative with the shot making, whether he catches the ball in the air or off the Robote, he has the utmost confidence and really precision too, that he can beat you from anywhere at any time with any side of his body, right or left.
Powerful serve by Gaucheri. Caught and returned by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote. Jairo makes the play. To the inside it goes, and Urbieta's there. Backhand to the inside. Here's the backhand by Urbieta again. Passing out to the rebote, Jairo. Shoots it straight back. Rebote to the inside. Nicholas, tough catch at the side wall. Gauchetti to the inside. Catch by Nicholas. Rebote. Tough save there by Jairo. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote floating. Played by Gauchetti to the inside. Beautiful catch overhead made by Nicholas. Low and hard from the forehand of Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Rebote to the forehand of Jairo. Gauchetti on the rebote. Dropping. Save to the inside. Big bounce. Urbieta moves up, makes a fine catch. Jairo pulls this out of the air at the 8 line. Powerful backhand, rebote. Backhand by Nicholas. Urbieta now from the 12 line. Catch deep in the backcourt by Urbieta. Hard throw to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Powerful forehand rebote by Jairo. Gauchetti makes the save. Good scoop by Jairo. He changes it up, puts it inside, and Urbieta's there. Powerful forehand by Nicholas. Gauchetti on the rebote, turns it back to the inside. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Here's the backhand. Jairo will take this in the air. Backhand, low and hard, stopped by Gauchetti. Gauchetti winds up, change up to the inside. Nicholas takes off. He gets there. Tremendous catch at the 7 line. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Oh, taken on the forehand of Urbieta in the backcourt. This ball's crossing and caught by Nicholas. Scoop attempt tipped in the front court. 3 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo serves.
Well, after Jairo picked that first serve, it's been very patient style of play for the Devils. And you see what that does to an aggressive player like Gauchetti. I mean, he's scooping it up there on the move up at the 6 line when Urbieta hasn't really missed anything all year back behind him.
You never want to feel pressure to throw something or make something happen. If it's there, take it. Take the shot if it's there, but don't force it.
Yeah, but that was a tough scoop, and the Devils a 3-1 lead.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta to the inside, scooped up by Nicholas at the 12 line. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Gauchetti cuts it off to the 9. Powerful backhand, caught in the air by Nicholas. Rebote to the inside, stopped by Nicholas again. Backhand, passing to the corner, and Urbieta's there. Rebote forehand, straight back. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. A backhand hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Gauchetti and Urbieta of the Renegades. Gauchetti has a serve. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Very difficult catch by Nicholas there along the side wall. And then
which one?
And then the next throw, you see way up in the overhead screen.
There's
Always about control.
There's this process in between the catch and the throw that happens, and that second or so where you control the ball. Make the catch, get it into the cesta, make sure it's not bobbling around. Powerful, powerful serve by Gaucheri. Caught well by Nicholas. Backhand low and hard. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Urbieta on the catch. Backhand. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Sherry on the rebote to the inside. At the side wall, Nicholas. Backhand from the 10. That's a point for Jairo. And Nicholas.
Again?
Jairo has the serve. That one bit him.
Yeah, that one, yeah, definitely got him.
That one bit him in the arm.
Shake him off a little bit, but.
That one bit him in the arm. Devils checking in on Urbieta, making sure that he's all right. Again, these, what we call a Magic City bounces, when the ball's coming along the side wall, catches one of those creases. Powerful backhand by Urbieta, caught and now returned by Nicholas. To the corner it goes. Bote by Gaucheri. Urbieta on the backhand. Nicholas is there, right up the middle from the left side. Rebote. Left side by Gaucheri, fire to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Rebote by Gaucheri for the big bounce. Stopped by Nicholas on the left side. What a catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Rebote at the side wall. Gaucheri makes a fine save. Here's Nicholas. Gaucheri calls for the rebote. Plays to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Nicholas. Forehand straight back. Rebote is out again. Gaucheri makes the play. Nicholas from the 10 line. That backhand gets away from Urbieta. Strikes the overhead screen. 5 points for Jairo and Nicholas. Possible set point.
I mean, 2 Magic City bounces. One unforced
I think we're going to see it here.
Yeah, this is the one earlier.
Look,
he's just, oh, man.
Look, I'm glad he turned away. I'm glad he turned away. See, the ball comes along the side wall.
And you see that.
And just like grout lines.
Elbow.
Yeah.
See Gaucheri just frustrated. I mean, that's 2 of the 5 points. Jairo picked 1 serve and a couple in the screen.
Rebote for Jairo. Jairo low and inside. Gaucheri picks it off. Costado 2-all rifled and scoring. Wow. Beautifully played. 3 points for Gaucheri and Urbieta. Of the Renegades, Gaucheri has the serve.
Yeah, I mean, Gaucheri's similar to Zulaika Iturbide. Take him maybe a couple points or sometimes even a set to get going. But once he starts, it's really hard to slow him down. I mean, look at this 2-wall. You know, surprisingly, he doesn't beat you with the 2-wall like that as many times as you'd think with how great his Costado is, but he just committed and blasted it by him.
That's a beautiful catch by Nicholas off a powerful serve by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 11. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall, fired from the forehand of Gaucheri. Nicholas, sidearm. Gaucheri takes it in the air, about the 5 line. The 2-all hits the pad. The pad is bad. Point and set for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Maybe the best we've seen from Jairo and Nicholas so far this season. Couple unforced errors. Love the way that Jairo started the match, though. I mean, talk about setting the tone.
Yeah.
I mean, stepping in front of Gaucheri's serve, picking it, and then the cortada kill to get on the board early. Showed you right away that the Devils are going to be a little more aggressive. Came to play after a tough Friday night where they lost to the Fireballs 5-1. So, sure they're eager to get back out there and show them that much better team than what they saw on Friday.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently watching the Renegades go up against the Devils. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus on the Devils there. Jairo seated, Nicholas standing. See Kubala, who we'll be seeing in just a little bit. They're in the back of the cage. And of course, Ferranda.
Yeah, all 6 doubles matches will be played today, so Division 1 through 6. Not in any particular order. We get started here in Division 1 doubles. We'll move over to Division 5 up next. That's Goanag and Flores against Ferranda and CRB. Then Gaucheri and Ben go up against Jairo and Benny. And Stan and Flores take on CRB Kubala. Up next, Goanaga and Urbieta will take on Ferranda and Benny. And then our final match, Stan and Ben against Nicholas and Kubala. So those will be the 6 matches in order as we see Urbieta take that Magic City bounce off the forearm here once again. I mean, man, that's
so basically, he sees the ball coming off the front wall and coming along the side wall, and then it grabs. It's funny. I think that's the first time I've ever referred to it as a grout line. I mean, there's not grout in there, but that's
I think that's accurately described.
That
yeah.
I mean, that's the best equivalency that I can think of. They're like grout lines in between these panels on the side wall.
And you do, I mean, at least in my opinion, I think you see it more in the higher level doubles matches. I mean, the same players like Nicholas, Inaki, the same players.
The side wall.
Yeah, again,
absolutely.
The closer you put the ball to the side wall, the more likely you are to get some of those bounces. Again, no way to account for it, but these guys are so good and so precise that, I mean, to have it happen twice in a set shows you how close that ball is to the wall. Second set, ready to get started here. Gaucheri and Urbieta will have the serve.
We're ready to begin our second set. Gaucheri will have the serve for the Renegades. Gaucheri serves. Our second set has begun. There's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Urbieta's there. Here's a backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Nicholas will let it pass. Rebote forehand saved by Jairo. Gaucheri takes in the air, winds up. Costi rifled to the inside. A Magic City bounce comes at Nicholas. The side wall scoring today. My, oh my. First point of the second set goes to Gaucheri and Urbieta.
So we officially have a tie game between Gaucheri and Urbieta and the side wall now, 3-3.
My goodness.
Again, I mean, Gaucheri hits right there, and it's just the perfect spot where those two panels meet. But certainly not the intent.
Rebote left side to the middle of the court. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Big right side by Urbieta. Jairo's there. Jairo from the 7 line. Backhand to the corner. Out to the rebote. Gaucheri's there. Ball tipped. 2 points for Gaucheri and Urbieta. Gaucheri has the serve for the Renegades. But as we say to all Battle Court teams, it's the same side wall for all players.
Yeah. It's not like players try to put it there to get a bounce. I mean, if it happens, it's spontaneous. I mean, I don't know what the proper word is, but you really have no idea when it's going to happen.
Beautiful catch by Nicholas off a hard serve by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand. Jairo from the forehand, low and hard. Urbieta's there. Nicholas sets, backhand from the 11 line. Urbieta in the corner. Nicholas on the backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Here's the rebote. Backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas from the 12 to the inside. Rebote. Nicholas from the 12 back to the inside. Rebote left side by Gaucheri. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Urbieta. Jairo from the 8 line to the outside. Changing things up. Gaucheri's there. Turns it into a 2-wall. Jairo follows it. Stops it. Blasts the forehand home to score. That's a point for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo serves.
In another kill with that right side, we've always talked about it's a hot topic if Jairo's got to throw more shots. Well, he doesn't have to do something he's uncomfortable with. He doesn't like the costado, so kill points with the right side. Do what you're comfortable with. Keep these throws a little bit lower. He drops down just above the pad, and there's no chance for Urbieta there. I think in some other seasons, Jairo played some lower level doubles. He's just blasting those forehands inside. That'll score, but not in Division I, and he's figuring that out pretty early on. Good adjustment today, though.
Nicholas on the backhand to the inside. Rebote. Rebote left side. Nicholas makes the catch on the bounce. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Urbieta from the 10 line. And Nicholas from the 12. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Fired from the forehand of Gaucheri. Nicholas from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Urbieta on the sidewall. Here's Nicholas from deep in the backcourt. Rebote, left side by Gaucheri. Played for the big bounce. Brought down by Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Nicholas. Higher on the backhand from the 8 line. Gaucheri picks it. Split placement, caught in the air by Nicholas. Cortada by Nicholas, stopped by Urbieta. Beautiful catch. Rebote is coming out. Jairo makes the save, plays it high. Urbieta takes it in the air. Rebote right up the middle. Gaucheri fires it. Caught by Nicholas. Urbieta now from the 12 line. Catch by Nicholas. Gaucheri, powerful backhand. Caught by Nicholas. Here's the backhand in return. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri is tipped in the backcourt. 3 points for Gaucheri and Urbieta of the Renegades. Gaucheri serves.
It's unbelievable how talented all 4 of these guys are. I mean, that one kind of skipped on Nicholas. We've had 3 or 4 Magic City bounces, and that's a majority of the points that have been scored in this match. They catch everything. The defense is awesome. Jairo stepping it up on the offensive side of things. Just a great match here to get this game day started.
Powerful serve is an underserve. First fault, second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Caught in the air by Urbieta. Low and hard by Urbieta. Backhand. Fine catch by Urbieta at the 13 line. He sends it deep. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. Rebote by Gaucheri. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Backhand from the 12. Stays to the inside. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Passes. Caught in the air by Urbieta. Urbieta now from the 13 line. Rotate forehand saved by Gaucheri. Passes wall to wall. That's beautifully thrown. Sherry makes this catch at the 8 line. Fires it inside. Nicholas takes it in the air. Urbieta calls for the catch. Backhand to the inside. Urbieta from the 12. Good catch by Nicholas deep in the backcourt. Robote, left side by Gaucheri, fired right to the inside, and the forehand of Nicholas. Low, hard backhand, caught in the air. Robote, forehand, outside placement. Nicholas gets in there and makes a phenomenal save. Gaucheri from the 6 line winds up. 2-all, stopped by Jairo. The costado by Jairo, fired inside, will score. My, oh my, 2 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo serves.
Incredible defense here by Nicholas. I mean, look at where he starts. I mean, he's on the inside of the court.
Jairo's out of that point.
No, I mean, he turns. They say, I hope Nicholas is there. And look at that. He gets in there, lays it up. And then this was wonky. I mean, it was a little extra step there on that costado from Gaucheri. He was a little really indecisive and
really I don't know if he was trying to think like a straight 2-all or a split placement. Don't know if he was trying to. It wound up kind of a split placement, but Jairo just grabbed it and rifled it back. Here's a backhand by Urbieta, powerfully thrown. Robote not coming out. 4 points for Gaucheri and Urbieta.
Just dropping right into the chula there. No chance to play that Robote for Jairo, nor even Nicholas for that matter.
That sweet spot between the back wall and the floor, the chula, when thrown from the left side, basically just does not come out to the Robote. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Gaucheri. That's powerfully thrown, caught overhead by Nicholas. Robote. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Jairo up high. Backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand. Gaucheri makes the catch back at the 10 line. Costado to the inside. Nicholas is there. Robote forehand by Jairo, straight back. Gaucheri calling for it. Costado to the inside, back to the side wall. Nicholas from the 10 line. Robote to the inside, fired from the forehand of Gaucheri. Nicholas makes the save. Gaucheri attacks, has it on the forehand. Powerful right side. What a catch by Nicholas. There's a backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas is back in there. Great catch at the 11 line. Urbieta from the 10 line, hard to the inside, and Jairo's there. Backhand. Nicholas from the 11 line, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, fired on the forehand of Jairo. 2-all, scooped up by Jairo. That's a beautiful catch by Gaucheri, and Nicholas brings it in, low and hard, and it's tipped in the backcourt. 3 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Gaucheri and Urbieta with 4. Jairo has a serve for the Devils. Wow.
And for me, so far, Nicholas is the MVP back here.
100%.
I mean, making so many tough catches, keeping his team in these points. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Arats moving up from Division II, from the backcourt, all the way up to Division I now this season. But Nicholas, so far, is making quite the statement. Don't forget about me. 6-3 in that first set, and now crawling their way back into set 2.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Nicholas to the inside. A Robote. Left side by Gaucheri. Back to the inside. Nicholas from the 11 line. Nicholas now from the 12. Backhand to the inside. Urbieta. From the left side to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Jairo. Catch by Gaucheri. He rifles this from the costado. Robote saved by a Nicholas. Gaucheri attacks. He's up at the 4 line, rifling it low and hard. What a scoop again by Nicholas.
He's everywhere.
Robote save with control by Urbieta. Here's catch by Jairo. Jairo from the 8. Hard to the inside. Beautifully caught deep in the backcourt by Urbieta. Gaucheri to the inside. Nicholas comes out. Powerful costado to the outside. Gaucheri calling for it. Makes the Robote. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Low and hard. Robote for Gaucheri. He makes the save. What an excellent catch by a Nicholas. High on the left side. Robote comes out. High bounce. Beautiful catch by Urbieta behind the 13 line. Nicholas is there. Gaucheri changing things up, throwing it lighter. Nicholas reads it, stops it. Jairo reaching out to make the catch. There's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Jairo again on the left side, backhand from the 7. Robote forehand. Sketch by Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand back to the inside, to the side wall. Gaucheri's there. What a catch by Nicholas there at the 10 line. Robote, forehand by Gaucheri. Scoop by Nicholas. Hard to the inside, and Urbieta's there. Nicholas going for the Robote. It's up high. Gaucheri takes it. Costado 2-all. Rifled home to score. 5 points for Gaucheri and Urbieta. Possible set point.
Gaucheri's thrown a ton of shots. I mean, a wide variety of shots. Hasn't executed anything better than this Costado 2-all, though. He went to it early, scored, beat Jairo to the net side, and coming back to it here in set number 2. I mean, that's the difficulty with Gaucheri. He's got a lethal combination of power and precision, and with these shots, and good variety too.
Well, both off the front wall and the back.
Yeah, so you don't know what's coming, you don't know where it's coming, anything. I mean, just such a great player here, and hoping to push this to a 3rd set. He's got his team within a point.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Jairo. Gaucheri makes the catch midcourt. Splitter caught in the air by Jairo. Great catch. Cortada follows. Stopped in the backcourt by Urbieta. Nicholas from the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas off the side wall. Back to the inside. Gaucheri takes it in the air at the 8 line. Wall to wall. He goes from the left side. Robote forehand. Low and hard and caught by Urbieta. Nicholas off the bounce. Powerful backhand to the corner. Tough for Robote. Saved by Gaucheri. What a catch by Nicholas. Backhand from the 12. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Crossing the side wall and stopped again by Nicholas. Robote forehand. This one scooped up by Gaucheri. Gaucheri back to the inside, and what a great catch by Nicholas. Bounces off the wall to make the play. Costado inside. Robote saved. Outside placement, red end stopped by Urbieta. Here's a Nicholas. Cortada stopped by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand saved by Jairo. Gaucheri takes it in the air. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Jairo's there. He sends it deep. Rebote forehand save. Light touch to the inside. Here's Nicholas from the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. That scores point and set. A hard-fought set for Gaucheri and Urbieta. Taking the second set 6-3. We'll move on to a third and final set in just 2 minutes. Wow.
Well, there you have it. Third set coming up in our opening match. Always seems to be an answer when Gaucheri's out there. You know, that first set, sometimes maybe a majority of the time doesn't go his way, but set 2, he's just on fire. Kicks into another gear. Obviously, Urbieta back behind him has given him just great support in the backcourt this year. I mean, one of the top catchers, top 5 in catch rate. So, you know, and then he lets Gaucheri do his thing up there in the front. Pretty good team here for the Renegades. And talk about a team. That's a full squad out there.
See
in the cage.
Goenaga, Stan, and of course Ben under the hood. Here we are on the DraftKings ESPN3 Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Currently about to begin the third set of our first match of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Devils and Renegades. Here we are on the Devils side. Jairo has a good tie on that cesta, keeping his hand in there. Nicholas, I think he wears the helmet to protect his hair. I mean, just what an incredible head of hair that guy has, huh? To catch
comes up almost every day.
To catch like that, and he should do the post-game show.
I was just going to say, get him in front of the camera.
Absolutely.
He's got a chance here if he wins this third set, though. Jairo and Nicholas, I mean, 0-2 to begin this year. Jairo and Nicholas have both played in Division 2 throughout their careers. Jairo this year dropped down to Division 3. Nicholas moved up to Division 1. But the one thing that we're starting to figure out here is the rank doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean, in singles, it means it just, that's who you play. Right. You're same ranked players. In doubles, it doesn't mean, you know, anything really. I mean, you got to go out there, you got to play your opponent, you got to win the game.
100%.
I think a lot of times people, you know, get fixated on, is this guy I want? Doesn't matter what rank you are. You got to score 6 points before your opponent. And, you know, you see Jairo back there talking with Ferronda. That's the one thing I'd like to see a little more of with the Devils team. It's just, you know, I understand you don't want to give away any points, but you got to take some risk too. Whether, you know, and can do it with the right side. Doesn't have to do it with the left. They started off aggressively in the first set, and the Devils won 6-3. They backed off a little bit in set 2, playing more of the, you know, typical style of play, catch one more ball than their opponents, and you see what happens. Gaucheri turns it on, and they lose set 2. Curious to see what the strategy is here in this third set for the Devils. Still our first match of the game day. Ready to begin.
We're ready to begin our third and final set. Jairo has the serve for the Devils. Rebote left side by Nicholas to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Urbieta overhead. Fires it over the top. Jairo moves up, takes it in the air. Hard backhand. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Jairo calls for it. That's a tough rebote. Nicely played by Jairo. Here's the backhand. This one caught by Jairo on the forehand. Cortada to the inside. Stopped by Urbieta. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote. Left side by Gaucheri. Rebote for Gaucheri. Hard to the inside. Nicholas takes that down low. Backhand to the inside. Rebote. Rebote saved by Gaucheri at the side wall. Higher on the backhand. Gaucheri powerfully from the 9 line to the corner, stopped by Nicholas on the left side. Nicholas comes out, makes the save, big bounce. Gaucheri's calling for it. Placement to the inside. Nicholas up high, powerful forehand, caught in the backcourt by Urbieta. Robote, forehand by Gaucheri. This one caught by Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side, a little lower. Caught by Urbieta on the backhand. Low runner to the inside, caught in the air by Jairo at the 6 line. Tough catch. Backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas from the 12 line, keeps it high. Robote right up the middle, high bounce. Gaucheri rifles it inside, and Nicholas is there. Robote forehand by Jairo, straight back. Urbieta takes it in the air. What a catch by Urbieta in the corner. Nicholas up high, backhand from the 12 line. Robote, left side by Gaucheri, back to the inside. Nicholas comes out, Robote save on the forehand. Gaucheri takes it. Gustavo 2-all.
Boy,
lands in and scores. First point of the decisive third set thrown by Gaucheri for the Renegades.
It's been his go-to shot today. The Costado 2-wall throws it so well. And the one thing, you know, it's like pitching. He's got so many pitches with that Costado. It comes out of his hand the same way. Is he going to throw a drop shot? Is he going to throw a 2-all? Is he going to throw it outside? And then he mixes in his power, too. You can't get a head start. He doesn't really give you a tell. He doesn't tip his pitches at all. So you just got to guess correctly, and it's hard, especially in a third set with a fastball.
Gaucheri on the backhand, powerfully. Wall 2-wall from the left side. Difficult Robote played by Jairo. Gaucheri gets in there, he makes the save. Enough to get it up to the front wall. Here's Jairo. Placement to the inside, beautifully executed by Jairo and scoring. That's inside placement to score. 1-1, Jairo serves for the Devils. Yeah, that's not a drop shot. That's a kill shot to the inside.
But lesser used here. I mean, with the intent soft to the inside to score. I mean, just find the space where the defense is giving it to you, you know?
It was really well done by Jairo.
You don't have to throw anything as hard as you want along the side wall. Change speeds, move the defense around, and you see how far back Urbieta is because every ball that's come to him has been 1,000 miles per hour on the wall. So good on Jairo there to tie it up.
Urbieta on the backhand to the inside. Robote. Robote left side. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand from the 12. Robote to the outside. Lands out of play. 2 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo has the serve. Yeah, just a mistake by Gaucheri. Oh. Probably was going for outside placement, looking to place it to the outside of the court, that area out there near the 2 judges. Catch Jairo and Nicholas on the inside, but wound up sending it out of play. Urbieta, backhand to the inside. Scoop attempt missed, Robote not there. 2-2, Gaucheri serves. Urbieta absolutely rifled that low and hard, staying low all the way into the backcourt before taking its first bounce. Right by Nicholas. He just blasts this ball. Makes the catch on the left side. Boom. Nicholas backs up, clean miss.
Yeah.
Tries to make the Robote, and it's already past him. Beautiful catch by Nicholas off a hard serve by Gaucheri. Robote forehand, straight back. Robote saved by Gaucheri. Here's Nicholas, backhand. What a catch by Jairo. Right on the tip. He sends it from the 8-line. Robote by Gaucheri. Hook to the pad. The pad is bad. 3 points for Jairo and Nicholas at the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
And 2 unforced errors in the last 3 points for Gaucheri. 1 outside the court, 1 into the pad.
We do have some experience with Gaucheri getting a little wild in the 3rd set, but this doesn't seem to be the case here. These have missed by inches. Jairo maintaining his composure. He gets ready to serve. Powerful, powerful serve by Jairo. Jairo makes a great snag at the 8-line. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas on the backhand. Urbietta's there. Nicholas to the inside. Robote on the high bounce. Fires from the forehand of Gaucheri. Nicholas back to the inside. Backhand from the 10-line. Urbietta at the 13. Robote. Forehand fired by Jairo. Splitter caught on the forehand of Nicholas. Nicholas low and hard.
Oh,
that's caught.
Wow.
By Urbietta. Beautiful catch. Powerful forehand by Jairo. Robote for Gaucheri. Big bounce to the inside. Stopped by Nicholas on the 11 line. Nicholas goes wall-to-wall from the left side. Robote coming out. Swing and a miss on the forehand. Robote, 4 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo has the serve. So Gaucheri is probably looking to throw that through the front wall. I mean, really get some power on it.
I mean, that's the only way that he would just miss that ball entirely. He had it lined up. Good swing. Always gets great power on these Robotes, but
just missed getting it into the basket.
Yeah, that's rare. Expected the pace to really favor the Renegades, but it seems to be the other way around. Devils throwing it hard, making a couple more catches, and the unforced errors coming by the Renegades. I don't think you see that in this 3rd set.
Here's the backhand by Urbietta. Powerfully thrown to the back wall. Robote forehand by Jairo. Urbietta's there. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Jairo. Urbietta takes it on the bounce, deep in the backcourt. Nicholas advances. Backhand from the 10 line. Down low, Urbietta's there. Robote forehand saved by Gaucheri. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Urbietta on the catch. There's a backhand to the inside. Robote on the high bounce, saved by Gaucheri. Big bounce to the forehand of Nicholas at the 10 line. Low and hard. Urbietta's there. Nicholas from deep in the backcourt. Urbietta now from the 11 line. Robote, forehand by Jairo. Robote saved by Gaucheri. Jairo stays with it, back to the 9 line. Cortada thrown from the backcourt. Beautiful catch by Urbietta. Powerful, powerful backhand coming on the wall. Gaucheri makes the save. Light touch. Jairo reads it, stops it. Returns it hard to the feet of Urbietta. He scoops it. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand to the outside. Gaucheri on the run.
Threw that hard.
What a scoop by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote takes a big bounce to the left side of Gaucheri. Soft touch on the Robote scores. 3 points for Gaucheri and Urbietta. Beautifully executed. Gaucheri has the serve.
You want to talk about taking a risk. Down 2 points with a chance for your opponents to get possible set and a possible match point. Gaucheri, first of all, spectacular catch here off this Robote, but the control to throw the drop shot off the Robote here to the inside from the left side if we see the drop shot off the rebote, it's usually been from the forehand, the right side. That is just incredible.
Beautifully done.
And you see Jairo, I mean, he's waiting outside because Gaucheri has thrown the outside placement off the rebote in this match. He respects the power. You just kind of got to pick which one you want to defend. And, you know, Jairo raising a cesta, he recognizes a good shot. Pulls the Renegades within one.
Incredible serve, even better catch by Nicholas. Gaucheri winds up, Costi to the inside. Bell tipped by Nicholas. In the backcourt, 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri has the serve for the Renegades.
And just like that, all tied up here, 4-4 into our third set. I say probably, you know, you don't want to say it, but that ball off the wall, shoulder level, I mean, that's probably one that you expect Nicholas to bring in, but the way this ball is bouncing and moving, it's hard out there for these backwards.
Here's the rebote, that rebound off the back wall, play to the inside. Beautifully caught by Nicholas. Nicholas high and hard to the back wall, rebote coming out. Jairo will take this ball in the air. Powerful backhand. What a catch by Urbieta up high. Nicholas on the catch from the 12 line. Big right side. What a catch at the sidewall by Urbieta. Nicely played. Here's Nicholas. Rebote to the inside. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Rebote forehand. Jairo takes this one in the air. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Gaucheri for the rebote. Rifles it outside to score. Possible set, possible match point for Gaucheri and Urbieta of the Renegades. Gaucheri serves.
It might be the nastiest combination of shots we've seen back-to-back here. Well, I guess 2 of the last 3 points. Gaucheri keeps the rebote from the left side to the inside. He gets a drop shot, and then he can throw it about 1,050 miles an hour to the outside.
It's the extra 50 miles an hour that makes all the difference.
You just got to tip your cap to your opponent sometimes. Gaucheri, few mistakes early in the set, but he's tightened up here and he's got his team with a chance to win it.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Nicholas is there. Rebote, left side by Gaucheri. Sends it back. Nicholas again. Backhand from the 11. Rebote comes out to Jairo on the forehand. He sends it back. Ball's tipped in the backcourt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5-5. This is match point. Wow. 5-5 in the third set.
It all comes down to this.
With such hard play by all 4 players. My goodness.
What a match here to start a day as we approach the 6 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. Back and forth the entire way. See how it ends.
There's a serve by Jairo. Catch and return. Jairo makes the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Low and hard. Caught by Urbieta. Nicholas, tough catch at the 12 line. Backhand to the back wall. Rebote coming out to Gaucheri. Gaucheri forehand rebote. Fired back. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Urbieta to the inside. Jairo reaches up. Backhand from the 7 line. On the wall. Rebote coming out. Gaucheri's there. Catch high by Nicholas. Backhand. Rebote by Gaucheri. Safely played midcourt. Long cortada. Stopped by Urbieta. Nicholas down low. Backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas again. Backhand. Gaucheri looking for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Safely to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Nicholas backs up, makes a great catch on the forehand. Rebote for Gaucheri. Nicholas looked like he was in trouble, makes the save, he gets up. Gaucheri rifles it inside. Nicholas is up, he makes the save again. Gaucheri will take it out of the air. Back to the inside it goes. What a catch by Nicholas. Here's Urbieta backhand. Rifle to the inside. Nicholas again makes the save. Gaucheri attacking, takes it in the air, has it at the 3. To the outside, it scores. What a hard-fought match going to Gaucheri and Urbieta taking it in. The third and final set, 6-5.
6-5 in the third set. Gaucheri and Urbieta come away with the win. Incredible effort by Nicholas there. Jairo both in tremendous play, but coming up just 1 point short.
Phenomenal.
In a third set. Renegades get the first win of the game day. We'll move over to our 5th division doubles up next. They'll feature Gamedays and Flores up against Fronton and CRB. Take a look here at this replay. I mean, Nicholas here, thought Gaucheri had the drop shot. He went for the inside placement. It's a spectacular catch by Nicholas. Low runner here. Nicholas again. Look at how quickly this comes up and in on him. Makes the save, but then Gaucheri here. Too much power. Just out of Jairo's reach.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
What a way to begin this all-doubles game day. Renegades winning that Division I match on a final point in the third set. Renegades begin the day here in third place. Devils tied for fourth. We're going to hear from our winning team here. Gaucheri and Urbieta. Man, what a way to start off the game day and get their team the win in the end. Here they are, Gaucheri and Urbieta. Congratulations, guys. What a match. I think they just told you. It took about an hour to complete. Hard fought, big pace throughout. What is it about the second and third set that we've seen that you guys are just so comfortable playing over the course of your career?
Yeah, the first set too, we were playing good, but they played today really, really good. Yeah. We knew that we had to make our best to beat them because they were playing really good, but we believe in ourselves. We knew that if we win the second set, we will have the chances to win the game, and we fight it, and we did it.
Awesome, guys. What a way to start the day. Congratulations. Get some rest before that next match.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll go over to 5th Division doubles. Gamedays and Flores take on Fronton and CRB. First matchup between these two teams in the regular season went the way of the Renegades. Gamedays and Flores 6-3, 6-4 in straight sets. Gamedays and Flores 2-1 so far this regular season. Fronton and CRB still winless, 0-2. Gamedays serves, and we begin our second match. Well played backhand to the inside there by CRB. Robote dug out by Gamedays. Fronton looking to attack. Cortada scooped up by Gamedays. Backhand. Caught overhead by CRB. CRB trying to pass, and he does. Gamedays left side Robote to the inside. Kicking up. CRB stays with it, but lost it as he went to make the throw. First point of our second match to the Renegades.
Andrew, you frequently talk about controlling the ball after you make the catch, and that was the problem there for CRB. It was in his basket, but he never settled it before trying to make the throw.
Powerful serve. CRB controls it on the outside, puts it back up the middle. Gamedays steps back. Hard to the inside again. CRB reaches in. Nicely thrown in, passing Flores. Robote saved along the side wall. There's Fronton. Nice catch. Hard backhand follows. Gamedays stays up there. Robote played up at the 5 line. CRB, another forehand. This time over the top. Cut off by Gamedays. Drop shot. CRB's quick. Got up there before the second bounce, but lost it again from the costado. That's 2 points for Gamedays Flores.
Sometimes the desire to make something fancy after you've already done something fancy is overwhelming. CRB looked like he was trying to throw a 2-all or maybe drop shot to the inside, something. He got there, had the ball, just dropped it on the backswing.
Well, that is an ace. 3 in a row for the Renegades.
Well, Gamedays got that serve, and that ball came through the service box hard and fast. CRB not able to get out there to make the catch.
CRB handles this one, backhand to the inside, dropping low. There's Gawannaga coming cross court to make the play. Catch by Ferrando along the wall. He floats it up. Back to Flores. Here's Ferrando. On Cortana to the inside, backing up. Gawannaga scooped it. He's at the 10 line. It's on the wall, right on the wall. CRB let it pass. Rebote's missed. Make it 4 in a row.
So sometimes the most difficult balls to play are the ones that seem to be coming slow, whether they're coming off the front wall or the back wall. That rebote dropping. Ferrando seemingly in position to make the rebote, just fell short.
Ferrando picks it. 2-all, 2 score. That gets the Devils on the board. Ferrando and CRB with a point.
At some point, you want to stop the hemorrhaging. That's what Ferrando did there. Difficult serve to step in front of, though. Gawannaga throws the serve particularly well. Great catch by Ferrando, and the kill shot worked.
Flores with the backhand. That's right on the wall. CRB steps out of the way. Ferrando missed the rebote. That's 5 points and a possible set point here for Gawannaga and Flores.
Yeah, Ferrando just not able to get anything happening on the rebote. That one hit his cesta.
Yeah, usually pretty reliable, but that's now twice that he's just hit the frame on these rebotes. Slow start, though. That's a hard serve. CRB keeps it on the left side. Backhand along the wall. Look at Flores. Comes flying in to make that catch. Nice backhand right on the wall into the corner. Rebote, that one laid up. Gawannaga attacking. Costado to the inside. CRB takes off. He gets there. Backhand. Picked off by Flores now. Good catch. Our backhand follows. Ferrando alone for that rebote. Lays it up. Got off again by Gawannaga. Another Costado to the inside. CRB gets to it.
Great catch.
Oh, that's a tough one. Flicked up by Gawannaga. Great save. That was right on the numbers. Ferrando backed up to the 9. Forehand comes over the top. Gawannaga, quick bounce catch, brought in on the right side. Ferrando tipped it up in the front court. Point and set. Gawannaga and Flores win it 6-1. 2 minutes. We come back and play set 2.
Yeah, that happened real quick there.
Yeah, you know, we've seen that. Just nothing going right. I mean, the catching's not there. Couple missed balls, unforced errors. I mean, all types of mistakes, and you just see 6-1 before you can even think.
Flores made a couple really good catches in the back court, and Gawannaga does what he always does when he's playing with Flores. I mean, he covered the entire court, rifled the serve in there, did it very well. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Ben working out the kinks. That's not the group, by the way. Andrew, does that mean anything to you?
No.
Okay.
All right,
we'll
I'm
talk
sorry.
after Battle Court. Music history lesson. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Gawannaga has been playing at another level this season. Renegades lost to Rots and played different position, but Gawannaga had to step up a little bit, and boy, has he delivered so far this year. In Division 3, he's #1 in terms of total kills on the roster. In Division 5, he's 3rd on the roster in total kills. The only one in between and second is Gaucheri. So the top 3-point killers on this roster all coming from the Renegades. And look, that's the reason why they're always in the mix come May and or December, depending on what season it is. They've had Gaucheri and Gawannaga, 2 of the highest catch rates, most kills, whichever way you slice it. And then you add a Rots back there who's one of the best catchers. Urbietta's filled that void pretty well.
Very much
so far. I mean, you really can't ask for much more. Urbietta now up there and one of the top players in terms of his catch rate. Gawannaga, though, just puts so much pressure on the defense. He throws, the number of Costados he throws is tops on the roster. Just so many, and it always keeps the defense on their heels. See what happens here in set 2. Fronton and CRB begin with the serve. Here's Flores on the left side. Crossing the sidewall, Robote saved by Fronton, picked off by Goenaga. Backhand. Caught along the sidewall there by CRB. Goenaga winds it up, goes down to the inside. CRB steps up, makes that catch in the air. Backhand, right to Goenaga. He goes deep. Robote comes shooting off the back wall. Robote saved high to the inside. Goenaga's got time, whips it back to CRB. The scoop is missed. First point is set 2, goes to the Renegades.
Though he missed that last ball, the way he moved up on the ball, CRB I'm talking about, in the previous catch, very well done. It's sometimes counterintuitive to be walking towards a fast-moving ball, but you got to try to catch it above your waist.
Well, that serve dying in the service box, and an ace. 2 points for Goenaga and Flores.
Yeah, CRB back here at the 12 line. Goenaga slipped an ace in earlier that did pretty much well the same thing. Came off the side wall, went to the outside of the court.
On low and hard, CRB controls it, but the backhand is up in the overhead screen and out of play. 3 in a row.
CRB needs to take a second and get control of that ball in his cesta. Does a good job of making the catch, but catch, then control. All happens within about second and a half maybe, but you need that control.
Goenaga also top 5 on the roster in terms of aces, averaging nearly 2 a match in Division 5, and he's gotten more than that against CRB so far. Good catch there by Flores along the inside, the backhand. Stopped by CRB. This one stays inside. Goenaga looking for it. Plays it along the wall. Fronton reaches in to cut it off. Big backhand now. Flores steps out of the way. Goenaga with the left side Robote. There's CRB. Catch there by Goenaga. Goenaga rifles it past CRB with dive off the back wall. And that one not going to make it. 4 points for the Renegades.
Seemed like Fronton was perfectly set up again to make that forehand Robote, and it just drops in front of him.
Backhand to the inside, dropping low. There's Goenaga up at the 8. He powers this one. Backhand from the 8 line, dropping low. CRB on the forehand. Plays it to the inside, cut off there by Goenaga. Inside placement. CRB steps around it. Here's the forehand. Forehand high to the inside. That just does clear Goenaga. On a knee, lays up the Robote. Catch by Fronton. Backhand to wall. Oh, clean miss by Flores. Goenaga able to make the save. CRB backing up. He controls the floater to the inside. Goenaga tipped it off the side wall. That gets the Devils on the board here. Fronton and CRB get the point. First point, set 2. Low hard serve is an under serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Good catch there by CRB off the sidewall. Backhand. Drops between them. Calls for Goenaga to take it. He saves it just above the pad. Fronton comes in up at the 7th line. Backhand. Stopped overhead. Good catch by Flores. He goes deep. Not past CRB. Makes the catch at the 13 line. Rote again. This time by Goenaga. A little bit of a bigger bounce. CRB on the hop. Controls it. Comes out low on the right side. Picked off the sidewall. Goenaga right back to him. He blasts the backhand. CRB reaches up.
What a catch.
What a catch on the side wall. Back to Fronton.
Flores
reaching in. Our backhand again. Flores steps out of the way. Goenaga turns the Robote. Passes into the backcourt. That's CRB. High and hard. Goenaga back up at the 8 line. Turns it inside. Fronton picks it off the wall. Backhand. There's Flores again. CRB steps up. Our backhand. Right back to Flores, though, at the 11. Calls for Gamedays to take it. He saves the rebote. CRB from the backcourt over the top. Right back to Gamedays. That one clipped. Caught in the middle of the court. The 2-wall is too low. Gamedays and Flores have 5 points. A possible set and a possible match point.
Fronton trying to get something going there. Costalo 2-wall just caught the pad. Just like that, it's match point. Possible match point, rather.
CRB controls that serve. Low runner inside. Flores has got to scoop it, and he does. There's the backhand. Floated up. CRB runs under it. By Gamedays from the costado, hard to the inside. CRB, good catch. Comes over the top. Oh, Gamedays climbs the wall, comes down with the ball. Back to CRB, standing there in the corner. Well, that kind of died. Gamedays got to come back for it. He lays it up for on the attacking. Backhand just above the pad. Look at Gamedays. Good catch to cut that one off. Four-on to now, looking for the rebote. Save to the inside. Good scoop. Gamedays with the drop shot. Got the first bounce. Not the second. Look at CRB. Oh, but the backhand's up in the overhead screen. Point, set, and match. Renegades win their second, 6-1, 6-1. Another solid performance by Gamedays and Flores. Really what we become accustomed to these last 2 seasons. With that win, they improved to 3-1 this year, and 2 of those wins, decisive and dominant fashion over Fronton and CRB. Renegades with a 2-win lead. Still none for the Devils. Coming up next, Gaucheri and Ben go up against Jairo and Benny. Second division matchup. Excuse me. Take a look at that game day score now. Renegades with 2 wins. Lengthy one there by Gaucheri and Urbieta to get us started, and then, boy, Gamedays and Flores. I feel like we say it almost every time, but, again, just a solid performance. One tested, I mean, Flores there in the back made every catch. Gamedays killing points like we've seen him do at a high rate this season, and works out 6-1, 6-1 for a straight set victory. Players making their way out there now. That second division matchup next. We've seen this Gaucheri and Ben team do some damage here. But Jairo and Benny, they're a tough team, experienced team. They practice a whole lot together. We'll see that coming up next. Before that, Gamedays and Flores over in the DraftKings Players Cage. Great start to this Winter 25 season now, 3-1. Including 2 wins over this Fronton and CRB team. After you beat a team like you did against this opponent, how do you prepare for the next match to make sure the result goes the same way?
Well, I think that we have to communicate. We know what's our job, and if we talk and if we do our game, we are going to be there. So. Yeah,
and Flores, again, solid catching day. Don't know if we missed many there in the backcourt today. How are you feeling here in the backcourt now in the 4th match with Gamedays this year?
You know, I take one game at a time, point by point, and just back up this machine in the front court.
Awesome, doing just that. Great performance once again, guys. Congratulations on that 2nd win of the game day.
Go Renegades.
Coming up next, Gaucheri and Ben go up against Jairo and Benny. Haven't really seen a whole lot of Gaucheri and Ben. The only time we saw them was against Jairo and Benny. They got a 3-set win. Was 6-5, though, in the 3rd set, so it could be another classic one coming up here. Jairo and Benny awfully tough, but just 1-2, their record to start off this Winter 25 season. Renegades have the serve. That's Gaucheri and Ben. Ready to begin match 3.
We're ready to begin our 3rd match of the game day. Gaucheri has the serve for the Renegades. Andrew, say hi to Ben or he'll hit the glass again. Did you say hi?
I've seen him all day.
Yeah,
said hi a few times.
Just make sure you say hi.
He's been aggressive today. It's all right.
A little. Gaucheri serves. We begin. Benny on the backhand from the 11 line. Gaucheri at the side wall. Backhand from the 9. Ben from the 12 to the inside. Benny's there. Difficult catch by Ben, made overhead and behind him. Here's the backhand. Sherry calls for the rebote, puts it inside. Benny's there, keeps it on the backhand. Sherry at the 10 line. Benny down low, makes the catch. Here's the backhand, rebote coming out. Sherry from the 10 line again. Backhand, wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Jairo makes the rebote save. Ben takes it in the air on the forehand. Big right side by Ben. Caught by Benny in the air. Here's the backhand. Rebote. Benny looking for it. Rebote save on the left side. Sherry attacks. Drop shot. Saved on the forehand of Jairo. Jairo powerfully to the backcourt. What a catch by Ben.
That was crazy.
Rebote saved by Gaucheri. Here's Jairo. Ben takes it to the 12 line. Here's the backhand. Benny now from the 10. Ben on the catch, backhand from the 11. Benny from the forehand, high and hard to the front wall. This rebote dropping. Gaucheri, great read, he makes the save. Here's Jairo on the 7 line. Forehand played to pass. Ben takes it in the air, another great catch. Benny on the bounce at the 11 line. Inside placement. Attempted kill shot hits the pad. The pad is bad. Jairo and Benny first up on the board for the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
Typical first point, you know, players getting warmed up. A couple of these guys stepping out for the first time. The backquarters, Benny and Ben. That's interesting.
What?
Similar name now, Benny and Ben. But these guys going in the backcourt.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I will say, a little tougher for Gaucheri to start off with that aggressive style of play. The ball starts off a little bit colder, warms up with every throw. And for a shot maker and someone who throws the ball hard, faster ball really plays into Gaucheri's style. So getting the second and third set becomes very dangerous, as we saw earlier.
Fine catch made by Ben. Here's Jairo coming into the sidewall at the 9 line. Ben's there, deep in the backcourt from the 12 line. Benny keeps on the left side, backhand to the inside. Scoop by Ben. There's a backhand by Benny to the inside. Caught in here by Gaucheri. Sherry, powerful backhand. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Jairo. Benny will take this on the bounce. Tough catch, almost made by Ben. In and out of the center the ball goes. 2 points for Jairo and Benny. Jairo serves.
See how many surfaces that ball hit the floor, kicked up off the sidewall as Ben was trying to scoop it up on his left side. So I say, put the ball close to the wall, put it on the ground, touch as many surfaces as possible to make that catch even more difficult for him.
Excellent catch by Ben down low off a hard serve by Jairo. Ben on the backhand from the 11 line. Here's Benny. Outside placement stopped by Jairo. He passes goal. What a scoop by Ben. That was sick. Here's the backhand by Benny.
That
caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri sends it back. Benny's there. Rebote for him by Gaucheri. Benny makes the catch at the 11 line. Ben from the 11 to the inside. Benny's there. Robote forehand. Catch by Benny. Ben from the 11 line. Jairo's there. Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote kicks out to the 7 line. Turned on the forehand of Jairo. Ben reaching up. Makes a great catch at the 12 line. Benny at the 13. Osheri. Fine placement to the inside. Stopped by Jairo. Ben. Another fine catch, this time at the 11 line. Benny moves up. Backhand. The inside, low and hard, caught by Gosheri. Gosheri changes things up, puts it inside. Benny reads it well. Ben down low. Backhand from the 11. Robote saved by Jairo. Gosheri has it. Costello, 2-all. Jairo goes right out to make the catch. Throws it back to score. Beautifully thrown by Jairo. 3 points for Jairo and Benny. Jairo has a serve for the Devils.
Well, Jairo made the adjustment in this match, able to stop this 2-all. Gosheri shoots it from about the 8 line.
It's very well thrown, but Jairo was ready for it.
He's there and then keeps his forehand low and hard. No chance for Robote, no chance for Ben there in the backcourt. Gosheri just got to stab at it and see if he can make a spectacular catch. Speaking of spectacular catch, I mean, this by
That's
Ben
just sick.
is...
Look at that. Look at that. If that doesn't make your highlight reel, sorry, whoever does the highlights.
I don't do them here, so I can't.
Okay.
But I agree.
Just a beautiful scoop by Ben. Hard serve by Jairo. Here's the catch and return by Ben. Benny, backhand from the 12 line. Gosheri from the 8, backhand. Low bullet. Ball goes off the tip of Benny Sesta. First point in this first set for Gosheri and Ben of the Renegades. Gosheri has the serve.
First blemish for the Devils in this match. Benny just a little late to step up to that one. Trying to take it in the air. It's coming in low. Just an extra quarter step up, really. Didn't need much. He could have got that one in.
Cortado serve is stopped by Benny. Beautiful catch. Gosheri on the run. Foot up the wall at the 10 line. Robote. Robote forehand right up the middle. Gosheri hard to the inside, and Benny's there. Good read. Hard backhand. Ben takes it in the air. Robote by Gosheri. Benny turns to make the Robote. Gosheri picks it out of the air. Costello to the inside. Benny grabbed it at the 9 line. Backhand. Ben, great catch at the 12. Robote forehand. Drop shot.
Oh, that's a tough
Benny's
one.
calling
What a
for
catch.
it. Makes the catch. Safe play back to Ben. Karam. Benny in the front court. Powerful throw. Oh, off the tip of Gosheri's cesta. It goes. 4 points for Jairo and Benny. Jairo has the serve.
Yeah, that's surprising. I mean, Benny gave him a break, threw it right to Gosheri's forehand in the middle of the court, and he just couldn't bring it in. You know, love the aggressive play. Benny recognizes the carom. He stays up in front of Jairo.
Look at the focus on Benny's. I mean, that's just.
But again, it's just that switch. Gosheri's thinking he has to take that left side. He realizes it's coming right side, and you just try to make the adjustment and just catch it off the frame.
Fault, over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Yeah, Ben still got that one, too.
Yeah, great catch.
It's amazing. Looking at the numbers here, Ben, Benny, and Jairo are all within half a percentage point of each other in terms of catch rate in Division II. Gosheri up a little higher out of these 4 players, but shows you just how well Ben is catching this year in Division II. Only 1 match, though, but still.
That serve will score 5 points for Jairo and Benny. Possible set point.
Well, you figure that was coming. A good serve there by Jairo, though, too. I mean, kicking off the wall at a pretty sharp angle. Ben kind of got jammed up there.
And Gaucheri always thinking about going for the serve. Jairo always thinking about Gaucheri, thinking about going for the serve. Keeps it away from him. Catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Benny takes it in the air. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Ben down low. Good grab. Backhand. Caught by Jairo. Ben with the scoop. Backhand from the 11. Benny takes it in the air. Ben again from the 11 to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Gaucheri. Benny backs up, takes it on the bounce at the 12. Powerful forehand to pass. Robote dropping, saved by Gaucheri. Big bounce. Will score in the corner. Well thrown by Gaucheri. Gaucheri and Ben have 2 points in the serve. Still possible set point for Jairo and Benny.
So I'm always counting on guys to change speeds. I mean, you see what the floaters do to players consistently. It's just hard to bring those in. They're not used to catching those. Change it up on a cortada as a player's moving in, even more difficult. See what the Renegades can do here with another life. Oh my,
what a catch by Benny off a beautiful serve by Gaucheri. Here's Ben, right up the middle, caught on the forehand of Jairo. Jairo low and hard, Ben's there, great catch, backhand. Benny now from the 10 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point and set for Jairo and Benny. Taking the first set, 6-2. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back and play our next set. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players coming back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. There's the focus on Jairo. Now some replays from that first set. Gaucheri takes this one on the bounce, changes things up. Benny had the read on it, but Jairo gets in there, grabs it with the forehand, rifles it back. What a catch by Ben. Scoreboard doesn't quite accurately reflect how well Ben caught in that first set. Gaucheri to the outside, Jairo read it, stopped it, returns it high. And that scoop, just crazy. There it is again. And from another angle. Costado 2-all. This one stopped by Jairo on the outside, rifles it back right past Gaucheri, crossing the sidewall. No stopping that one on the backcourt. Gaucheri, change of pace. Benny moves up, reads it, makes the catch. Puts it back to the inside, taken on the bounce by Ben, and a carom by Ben. Benny stays in the front court, makes a great catch, rifles it back just off the tip of Gaucheri's cesta. And the ace by Jairo. No shortage of power in that forehand.
This one right on the wall here, just tipped there by Ben. Back here in the cage, Renegades, in particular Gaucheri, have already worked their way out of a one-set deficit. Gaucheri lost the first set with Urbieta. They came back and won the next two to take that match. It's going to have to do it again. If they do, the Renegades would take a 3-0 lead on the game day. If Jairo and Benny win one of these next two, that'll get the Devils their first win. Keep this game day close here. They're our first three matches.
We're ready to begin our second set. Gaucheri will have the serve for the Renegades. Powerful, powerful serve by Gaucheri to start things off, and Benny's there. Great catch. Big backhand by Gaucheri. Here's Benny. Benny to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote. Jairo makes the save. That's floating. Stopped by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the outside. Stopped by Jairo. Jairo low and hard. And Ben makes a phenomenal catch in the backcourt. Here's Benny on the backhand from the 11 line.
On the forehand, no less. What a catch.
Catch by Jairo. Jairo to the inside. Here's Ben. Ben to the inside. Wall to wall from the left side. Scoop by Gaucheri. Sherry to the outside. Jairo stops another one. Powerful forehand back to Ben. Ben makes this catch. Sherry scoops this. Change the pace to the inside. Benny calls for it, runs up on it. Costado high and inside, and it scores. First point of the second set goes to Benny and Jairo of the Devils. Jairo has a serve.
Well, the Devils have been all over Gaucheri's drop shot from the first match. I mean, really haven't gotten one to score. Backcourt coming up. Jairo, when he's had to, coming from the outside to defend some of those as well. And that's when you talk about communication.
Absolutely.
I mean, the defense, most importantly, and those type of shots, who's going to move up? And if you have a good play, you have to talk. And sometimes it's Benny, sometimes it's been Jairo, but that ball has never touched the floor on the second bounce.
Excellent catch by Ben off a hard serve by Jairo. Sherry calling for the rebote. Plays it up from the left side. Benny's going to look for the rebote. He makes a save to the inside. Gaucheri on the run. Rifling it outside to score. 1-1. Gaucheri serves for the Renegades.
Well, Jairo's made the stop on a couple of these, so what does Gaucheri do? He takes a little more angle here, throws it closer to the boundary line. And, I mean, you see that one. I mean, Jairo's not even in the picture as that ball hits the net.
10, 15 feet in front of him.
You can't defend that. So, Gaucheri gets that first one in. He tends to get a lot of confidence.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's the backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Gaucheri overhead, makes the catch. Here's the backhand by Benny from the 12 line. Gaucheri midcourt, winding up. Costado sent midcourt. That one's dropping and scoring. 2 points for Gaucheri and Ben of the Renegades. Gaucheri has a serve. That's miscommunication between Jairo and Benny. Benny was ready to go for it. Jairo called him off. Benny basically showing respect.
Yeah, no, he stepped out of the way for sure. But a good change of pace, though, by Gaucheri. I mean, high to the inside. I mean, you see what it does. Slows down the pace. Jairo coming all the way up from the front court. Benny stepping out of the way, but that dropped at a pretty sharp angle off the back wall.
What a catch by Benny off an absolute bullet serve by Gaucheri. Benny from the 13 line to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. Low and hard. Stays low. Scooped up by Benny. On the side wall, Gaucheri's there. Sherry calls for it. That died. He made the save. Here's Jairo from the 7. Low and hard to the inside. Ben with the scoop. Backhand. To the inside. Jairo from the 7 line again. Low and hard on the backhand. What a catch by Gaucheri. Outside placement stopped by Jairo. Jairo whips it back, and Gaucheri makes a crazy catch on the left side.
Yes, it was.
Gaucheri again. Winds up. Drop shot. Jairo reads it. Stops it. Inside placement. Ben got there to stop it on the forehand. Sends it back to pass. Rebote by Benny to the inside. Here's Ben on the catch. Forehand. Catch by Benny in the air. Backhand, low and hard, and Gaucheri's there. Another drop shot. Jairo's got it. Backhand from the 5. On the wall, Gaucheri's there. To the outside. What a scoop by Jairo. And he scores on the return. Tremendous effort by all 4 players. 2 points for Jairo and Benny. Jairo serves.
Well, got the first one, but from that point on, it's been all Jairo here defending the outside. First one, scooped up. Well, maybe that was the 3rd or 4th, who knows? But he was there every time, and yep, that was the one that scored. Couldn't scoop that one up. Just tremendous action by these 2 front quarters. Second match, we're seeing this. Yeah, that's exhausting. Hour-long match the first time out there. They have to one of the shorter matches of the season in match number 2, and then Jairo and Gaucheri step right back out there again for this match. Not often you see Jairo sitting back there on the pad. He and Gaucheri both going down after that point. And yeah, he's
Jairo has that. Well, he's got that got that ritualistic serve.
He's got a longer routine, but this is
helmet,
extra.
shirt, and a few bounces. I didn't count the bounces, but
I think it's 4 or 5, right? I think it's 5, and then that's the one. 5 bounces, then the serve bounce, 6 total. All right.
Here's a backhand by Jairo. Wall to wall from the left side. Gaucheri's there. Benny takes it on the bounce. Almost took it on the bounce. That's in and out of his cesta. 3 points for Gaucheri and Ben. Here in the second set, Gaucheri has the serve.
Yeah, Benny just couldn't believe it looking at the basket like, how did I drop that one? Right to his forehand.
It happens
off
quick.
the wall.
Happens quick. Once it hits that side wall, that second surface, third surface actually, after the floor and the front wall. Lots of spin. What a catch by Benny off a blasted serve by Gaucheri. Gaucheri, powerful, powerful backhand, and what a catch by Benny at the 12 line. Gaucheri calling for the rebote at the 7. Plays it high, big bounce, stopped by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Gaucheri takes in the air. Costado 2-all is out. Three. Jairo serves.
Close, but Renegades look back into the cage. They decided against taking their challenge, so. Now, players are watching. When the captain's out there, somebody in the cage stepping into those responsibilities. So there are players watching on the sideline and in the cage, but decided against that one. It's 3-3.
Powerful, powerful serve by Jairo. What a catch by Benny. Here's Benny on the backhand. Rebote by Gaucheri. Safely played to the inside. Benny's there. Benny from the forehand. Benny calls for the catch. Plays it. Cortado from the 7 line. He's going to go to the backcourt. What a catch by Benny. Here's the backhand. Ben on the forehand from the 10 line. Jairo calls for the rebote. Plays it up from the forehand. Rebote. Caught in the air by Benny. Benny low. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's 2-all. Read by Jairo. Stopped by Jairo. Jairo's Cortada will score. Jairo and Benny with 4 points. Jairo with the serve for the Devils.
Oh, another shot attempt, and Jairo's right there. The 2-all. And he actually almost overruns it. Has to stop. Keeps it on the right side, and look at this one, low and hard. Look at where that second bounce is, up about a line before Ben could get there.
Yeah, that bounced a full foot in front of Ben. That was really well thrown by Jairo.
The Devils back ahead in this second set after taking the first.
Powerful, powerful serve by Jairo is stopped by Ben in the backcourt. Here's Benny, backhand from the 11. Wall to wall, Gaucheri for the rebote on the forehand, rifling it inside, and Benny's there. Great catch, nice return. Ben from the 11. Big backhand by Ben, clears the overhead screen. Rebote by Jairo will score. 5 points for Jairo and Benny. This is possible set and possible match point, and possibly the loudest I've ever seen Jairo shout.
Well, he's fired up. I mean, he's been on, you know, at least in Jairo's career, one of the longer losing streaks we've seen. It's been some frustrating losses, too. I mean, third set, last point, he's been knocking on the door and just doesn't have a lot to show for it. So it'd be a huge win for this team, but still 5-3. This is the most dangerous lead.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line.
You feel like the Devils, they have to get it here. I mean, if this goes to a third set you can tell how emotionally invested both Devils are in this match.
5-3 is that dangerous lead, too.
If it gets into a third set, already seen Gaucheri do it. could be tough. It got to end it here, but one good serve can do it.
Ben on the catch. Here's the backhand. Benny from the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. Ben's there. Robote forehand by Jairo. Played high. Go Sherry. Makes the grab. Benny, good catch down low. Big backhand. Ben gets in there. Tough grab at the 12 line. Here's Jairo at the side wall. Backhand from the 8 to the inside. Robote forehand saved by Go Sherry. Caught by Jairo. Jairo blasts it to the inside. Go Sherry calling for the Robote.
Oh.
That's the overhead screen. Point, set, and match to Jairo and Benny. Taking it in straight sets for the Devils. 6-2, 6-3.
And the first win for the Devils on this game day, Jairo and Benny. High expectations from that team. They get their second win as a doubles pairing this season, now 2-2. Coming up next, we have that 6th Division doubles stand-in Flores against CRB and Kubala. A couple smiles there for the Devils. They make their way off the court. Still a win behind the Renegades as we move into match number 4.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Game day score. Renegades move within 1 win of the Renegades. Halfway through the game day. 6th Division doubles, 3rd Division doubles, and 4th Division doubles in that order to close out the game day. See the practice going on right now. In just a few seconds, we're going to hear from Jairo and Benny getting their team on the board on this Tuesday. There they are, Jairo and Benny. Jairo, that point that brought it to 5-3, we heard a very loud yell from you up there in the front. Want to know, what was that all about? How are you feeling?
Well, right now I'm feeling so tired. After these 2 games, I'm exhausted, but, well, I had a Benny in my back, so I was so confident. I knew that he gonna hold on all the points, so happy for the victory. We need it.
Awesome, guys. Way to stay in the game day. Your first win. We'll see what happens up next. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move over to 6th Division doubles. Stan and Flores ready to take on CRB and Kubala. Decisive victory for CRB and Kubala. Last time out, they won in straight sets 6-3, 6-0 over Stan and Flores. Overall this season, CRB and Kubala undefeated. They're 2-0. Stan and Flores winless so far, 0-3.
I'm glad you let Benny finish his banana without asking any questions. I think that was really professional of you. Really, it was.
I talk to the guy a lot, you know. Benny.
Potassium's important. He worked hard.
There's a serve. We begin with an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Backhand to the inside. That one pulled in by Stan. Stan the low runner. CRB steps in to cut it off. Nice catch by Flores along the wall. Backhand. There's Kubala. Flores reaching back behind him. Keeps it on the left side. Kubala steps up, makes the play. Backhand dropping. There's CRB reaching in. Backhand. Caught by Flores. Flores from the 10 line. Backhand up the middle. Here's CRB. CRB low and hard. That's Flores. Kubala takes it off the wall, trying to pass. Flores steps back, good catch again. Up at the 10, a little more behind this one. There's Stan now, looking for the rebote. It's missed along the wall. First point, our 4th match, goes to the Devils, CRB, and Kubala.
Flores continues the spot-on catching in the backcourt.
Oh, Stan picks it, whips it up the middle, and it's missed by Kubala. That'll tie things up, 1-1.
That ball came in fast for Kubala. Kubala's usually solid. Just off the frame of his cesta.
That's an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up for Stan.
You know that Stan's been working on his serve. Gave him some difficulty last time Renegades were out.
Backhand there by Kubala to the inside. Stan, big return. Wall to wall, CRB looking for the rebote. Rebote played up the middle, cut off overhead. Stan, Costado, 2-wall, 2-score. Landed just inside the boundary line to give them 2 points. The Renegades lead.
Well, I say if there's even a question that that's going to land in, you go for it, but no one was there.
Yeah, CRB, yeah. And that was a little out of reach. He stood there, let it pass, and just dropped in. Kubala handles that serve back of the 11. Hard throw, kicking up. There's Flores back in the corner, brings it in. Kubala from the 12 line, backhand. Oh, Flores, late notice, and Stan hooked that rebote. That comes up short. Is the Devils their second point? We're tied up.
2-2.
Oh, that's just out of reach of Kubala. Calls for CRB to get in there. He hooked it, but it hits and it scores. 2 bounces ruled and a third point for the Devils.
That one beautifully thrown, actually. Just enough contact with the front wall to stay in play. CRB just making a save. Well done.
Played back to the inside. There's Kubala up at the 11 line. Big throw. There's Flores. Backhand. That's dropping. CRB gets in there. Rebote forehand. Stays inside. CRB lets it pass. Here's Kubala charging. Forehand caught off the sidewall there by Stan. Dropping low. There's Kubala reaching in. Another tough play. Flores stops this one. Drops it along the wall. Against CRB. Comes flying back. In the backhand, into the corner, that's Flores. A little more behind this one, able to clear both Devils. CRB digs out the rebote, Stan attacking. Stan with a drop shot, got the first bounce, not the second. CRB with the drop shot. That will score. 4 points for the Devils.
We are closed to the public, but we do have a few
They
players
bring in the
in the
symphony
audience.
here, the symphony
No,
orchestra.
no.
I mean, my goodness.
I mean, there's no better audience than an audience of
Yeah.
players. I mean,
They
there
love
really
it.
isn't.
And CRB a fan favorite today, too.
CRB's always a fan favorite.
Stan cuts off the serve, whips it inside. Good catch by Kubala, backhand. Right in the corner. Ooh, miscommunication. Stan reaching. That's not going to make it. It's out of play. 5 points and a possible set point for the Devils.
Yeah, communication the key there. Flores looked like he had a play on the rebote and then just got out of the way. Stan reached in, tried to get something on it. Just wasn't able to.
Flores on the serve, drops it inside. Kubala trying to dig it out, and he does. Good save. Stan with a high scoop. Forehand to the inside. Kubala caught that in the air. Great positioning. Drops it right in the corner. Long run for Stan.
Nice
he
save.
crashes into the wall, lays it up. Here's CRB,
CRB.
with a drop ball. Stan and Flores pick up their third point. Still a possible set point for the Devils.
Sometimes the slow balls are the most difficult ones to catch. You saw that one floating. Just CRB had a little too much time. to think about what he was doing. Missed the catch.
To the inside, good catch here by Flores. Here's Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Flores steps out of the way. Stan, left side of Bote. High off the front wall. CRB gets there. Another drop shot. Ooh, Stan read this one. Stan to the outside. The Philo scores for Stan. That gives them 4 points. Still going here in our first set.
Kill shot well executed there by Stan. CRB got out there. Stan reads this well. He's right there. Catches that ball comfortably above his waist. Shoots it outside. CRB again. Had the cesta there, just not able to make the catch.
CRB to the outside. The Philo ends it. Point and set. CRB Kubala take it 6-4. 2 minutes will come back in play. Set number 2. That's quite the way to finish off the set. CRB and Kubala letting that one get away from them. Led as much as 5-2. Renegades got it to 5-4, but good shot there by CRB.
CRB and Kubala came back beautifully there.
Yeah, you know,
if you're ahead, make sure you finish it. I mean,
you have
just,
to, you know, 5-2. Can't let that type of lead slip away. Look at CRB, though. Struggled on the catch in that first match, but now he's moved up to the front court, and he's opening it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Throwing some shots there.
Stan, drop shot.
Look at
Led
this
by
one.
CRB.
Yeah,
he
CRB,
gets there.
He's quick. And then the drop shot return.
Two
dead
bounces.
by the 3 line.
I mean, the players were even enjoying the replays.
Still out. There's a lot to like, though. Outside there by Stan.
Well done.
CRB almost got there. Just caught the net. And then this. Right up the middle.
Picks the
CRB
serve.
gets it. Straight outside, and it scores.
Well thrown by CRB. I mean, well caught
That's a good
and well
one.
thrown,
Yeah.
but just really well done. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently playing our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus on the Devils. Won that first set. CRB there on the left-hand side of your screen. Getting some feedback from Jairo and Kubala.
Out of the 12 players that play in Division 6 doubles, CRB and Kubala 3rd and 4th in terms of their catch rate. The 2 of the most consistent players in this group. And CRB showing you that he's going to step in there and kill a couple too. He's been working on that part of his game. He's got the opportunity here in Division 6 more in the front court compared to his other rank where he's in the back. But we saw CRB Kubala last season in Division 5. They had a pretty solid record. Now as a 6 team, high expectations, and so far they're undefeated. They're delivering for this Devils team. Looking to make it 3-0 with a win here. They got the first set. Stan and Flores have the serve to begin set 2.
CRB running out there trying to get the crowd of players going. It worked.
There's a serve. We begin set number 2. Kubala with the backhand inside. Stan runs under it. Powerful return. Kubala gets it. Deep in the backcourt. Floats one up. Flores. One passing. Stan saves the rebote. Kubala up there at the 9-line. Forehand dropping on the inside. Tipped. First point of set 2 goes to the Devils.
Stan, one of the players in Battle Court that tends to improve throughout the sets.
Catch here by Flores on the inside. Big backhand follows. Kubala reaching in. Tough play. Ball tipped. 2 quick points for the Devils to begin set 2.
maybe Flores' first miss between when he played with Goenaga before, and so far, he's been spot on the backcourt.
Catch on the left side there by Flores. Low runner, Kubala let it pass.
No,
Robote not coming out. Sam Flores on the board here in set 2.
Yeah, Flores did a good job of threading the needle there. Got to take that ball coming at you.
Catch on the left side of Kubala, backhand. Stopped by Flores. Flores on the 12. Lobs one up. There's Kubala reaching back behind him.
Overhead screen.
Ball's in the overhead screen. CRB Kubala with 3.
Got to try to avoid the unforced errors. Flores made a fine catch, didn't have sufficient control of the ball in his cesta. Trying to get it all the way back. Into the overhead screen it went.
There's Flores on the left side. This one drops off the floor. Kubala steps back to bring it in. There's Flores back at the 12 line. High and hard, just does clear. Kubala ranging back, tough play again. This one passing. Flores calls for Stan to take it. Robote clears and caught off the side wall. Catch by Flores now. Backhand, this one a little bit closer to the numbers, and Kubala, no fear, reaching in again.
What a catch.
Catch by Flores now. This one coming up the middle. Kubala waits on it. Here's Kubala now up at the 10 line. High hard throw. Flores not going to let him pass. Kubala in the middle of the court. Backhand tipped off the side wall there by Stan. 4 points for CRB and Kubala.
Kind of a rule of thumb when you're a front quarter playing that deep, make the catch. You have a perfectly good back quarter there. Especially in Flores, who's been solid in his catching.
Here's Flores to the inside. Kubala, what a catch right on the numbers. And Flores does the same at the 12. A little deeper in the backcourt, Kubala right back to Flores. Backhand 2-wall, CRB all over it. Camera turn. Lands in, and it scores. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point there for CRB Kubala.
Heck of a time to throw a shot. CRB took it.
Flores stays with that serve. Good reach, hard backhand. Late call for CRB. Oh, that just caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. Extends the match here. Still possible match point for the Devils.
Yeah, CRB didn't have a lot of time to get into position. Still possible match point here for the Devils.
Kubala takes that one back beyond the 12. Out of reach of Flores. Robote, save to the outside. CRB on it again. Cortada to the inside. Scores for the win. Point, set, and match. CRB Kubala win it straight set. 6-4, 6-2. And just like that, 2 wins in a row for the Devils, and this game day is all tied up. 2 wins per team. Coming up next, 3rd Division doubles. That'll feature Goenaga and Urbieta up against Foronda and Benny. The Devils coming out there. Happy they've tied things up. Look at that final sequence here. CRB attacking. Who's got it on the right side? Look at how he throws it. A little downward angle. Stan reaching in with one hand and just missed it. Devils have tied it up as we move into match number 5. That game day score now, all tied up. 2 wins per team with 2 matches left. So whichever team wins match number 5 here will secure their team at least a half a point for the game day tie. And we'll see what the result is coming up in our final match, Stan and Ben against Nicholas and Kubala. Before we get to that, we're going to hear from our winners, CRB and Kubala, one of 2 undefeated teams for the Devils to begin this Winter 25 season. Kubala featured on both of them. CRB and Kubala over in the DraftKings Players Cage, ready to go after their straight set victory over Stan and Flores. CRB and Kubala, talking to you guys a lot this year. Congratulations, still perfect at 3-0. CRB, gonna ask you, what's your favorite part about playing up in the front court in this level with Kubala? Favorite part of the position generally?
Oh, well, I mean, when I have Kubala in the back, it makes the position really fun. So, but I don't know. I think it's just the mentality of wanting to kill points. That's my favorite part of playing in the front.
Awesome, guys. Good luck the rest of the game day. Congratulations on that win.
Go Devils.
Go Devils.
Gawanaga and Urbieta take on Foronda and Benny here in match number 5. Last time these 2 teams played, Gawanaga and Urbieta got the win in straight sets, 6-4, 6-1. Gawanaga and Urbieta this year, 2-1 overall. Foronda and Benny just 1-1. Haven't seen a whole lot of this Devils third-ranked team. It's their 3rd match beginning right now.
Gawanaga serves, we begin. Benny moves out to make the catch. Backhand to the inside, low and hard. Urbieta scoops it up at the 12 line. There's a late catch by Benny, made high on the left side. Benny on the backhand. Urbieta's there. What a catch by Urbieta at the 13. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Benny now from the 11 line on the left side to the inside. Urbieta's there. Big backhand by Urbieta, caught by Benny. Benny now from the 11 line to the inside. Foronda reaches up at the 9 line. Big backhand follows. Foronda now from the 6 line. Backhand to the inside. Excellent catch by Urbieta off the wall. Benny from the 10. Powerful throw right up the middle. Rabote coming out. Gawanaga's on it. Sends it hard to the inside. Scooped by Benny. Rabote forehand. What a catch by Foronda. Backhand from the 8 line. Urbieta's there. Backhand to the inside. Powerfully thrown. That clears the overhead screen and it's caught by Benny on the 13 line. Rabote. Forehand by Gawanaga. Caught in the air by Foronda. Foronda's 2-all opens wide, is stopped by Gawanaga, and a great catch. Excellent play by Benny. Midcourt. Hard throw to the inside. Urbieta's there. Here's Benny from the 11. Benny again off the sidewall. Backhand from the 11. Gawanaga with a hop. Backhand from the 9. Urbieta now from the 12 line to the inside. Benny makes the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Powerful backhand by Urbieta. Rabote coming out. Rabote forehand, straight back. Gawanaga calls for it. He makes the save. That's hooked. First hard-fought point going for the Devils, Ferranda and Benny. Ferranda has a serve.
Looks like we've seen, I mean, typical of these first points, long rallies, players getting warmed up here. What is everybody's second match of the game day now? Ferranda, the first one to go for a shot. Not a bad two-wall. Good defense by Goanaga, but if he can keep the pressure on and land some of these two-walls, no reason the Devils can't pull out this one and jump ahead in the game day.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Robote forehand. Benny on a powerful backhand. Robote kicks all the way up to the four-line. Turn powerfully on the forehand of Goanaga. Goanaga pulls this out of the air. Good catch. Catch by Benny. Cortada stopped by Goanaga. Benny's back in there. Backhand from the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Scoop tipped. 1-1. Goanaga serves.
And Benny getting in there on that scoop on his right side. A little bit tougher compared to his left. Also maybe had a chance to let that one pass. Play the Robote either way. Gets the Renegades their first point. Now on the board. Goanaga already in that second point, picking it up, throwing Costanos, moving the defense around. That's what he's known for in both doubles divisions.
Here's a backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown to the inside. Urbieta's there. Ferranda on the catch. Benny, fine catch, big backhand. That one touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Goanaga and Urbieta. Goanaga has a serve for the Renegades.
Always a premium on passing and try to trap your opponent along the side wall. You just have to be careful of that overhead screen. Understand with Goanaga, such a great shot maker and so explosive. Don't want to give him any opportunities to catch it up in front of him.
Urbieta from the left side. Benny down low, backhand from the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Ferranda. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. This one caught by Benny. Oh, what a catch by Goanaga at the side wall. Robote forehand save by Goanaga. Benny from the backcourt. Hard to the inside. Urbieta's there. Robote forehand by Ferranda. Over the top. Goanaga stops it. Change up to the inside. Hit the pad. 2-2. Ferranda serves for the Devils.
A little bit different than the traditional drop shot from the Costado. He threw that kind of at a downward angle, going for more of an inside placement shot.
Like we saw from Jairo earlier,
Right.
that scored beautifully.
Just a tendency to throw that one or hook it a little bit lower than you want, and you see just caught the top part of that pad.
Powerful serve by Ferranda. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote. Robote forehand by Ferranda. Caught by Urbieta. Benny with a scoop. Backhand from the 12 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's a third point for Goanaga and Urbieta of the Renegades. Goanaga has the serve.
You know, in a miss like that, you know, Benny stepping in, he's in firm belief that he could pull that one in, because if not, Ferranda's right there to play the Robote. And that was some of the communication there. He said, hey, if you're not feeling it, let that come out. I'm right there, and I'll be there to keep the rally going.
Here's the backhand by Benny. It's a low runner caught in the air by Goanaga at the 8 line. Goanaga powerfully from the left side. Out to the Robote. Urbieta, backhand from the 10 line. To the back wall, out to the Robote, played by Ferranda. Urbieta on the forehand. Ferranda reaching up, backhand to the inside. Goanaga's there. What a catch by Urbieta off the wall. Ferranda at the 8 line, backhand to the inside. This scores. Well thrown, 3-3. Ferranda serves for the Devils.
Just bullets coming in along the side wall for both teams. Now Urbieta missing one there back at the 13.
There's the backhand by Urbieta. Benny turns to save the rebote. That's a great play. Here's Goenaga. 2-all. Scores! A 4th point for Goenaga and Urbieta. Goenaga has the serve.
You know, look, if you miss a 2-all like that, and you know, Ferronda's just on the boundary line, it's coming straight to his right side. I mean, that's one that you expect to bring in. Jairo made a couple of tough catches on Gaucheri, and that was the difference in that match.
Benny on the backhand, low and hard to the inside. Urbieta takes it in the air. Here's the backhand. Benny's there. Backhand from the 12 line. What a catch by Urbieta. Rebote forehand. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 5 points for Goenaga and Urbieta. Possible set point.
Yeah. Benny let him know that was his rebote, but maybe just a half second late. You don't get the cesta around it. You send it up and just caught a part of that overhead screen.
Benny takes this on the forehand. High and hard to the front wall. Rebote for Goenaga. To the inside. That kicks. What a catch by Benny. Beautiful catch by Ferrand at the sidewall. Big backhand. Caught by Urbieta. Urbieta again. Backhand. Low and hard. This one goes off the frame of Ferrand Cesta. Point and set to Goenaga and Urbieta of the Renegades. They win the first set, 6-3. Put 2 minutes on the board. Come back out and play our next set. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage with the Renegades. Gaucheri there on the right-hand side of your screen giving feedback to teammates. Urbieta and Goenaga, who's there seated on the bench. You're watching Battle Court live from Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Game day all tied up between the Renegades and the Devils. 2-2. Been there basically making as much noise as possible. It's really just accidentally dropping those bottles, but they're pretty loud. Goenaga's been really focused all day. Got the earlier win with Flores.
Game day in which it seemed the Renegades had full control is now tied 2-2. Renegades won the first 2 matches. Devils won the next 2, and here we are in match 5. First set going the way of the Renegades. And really, I mean, the scary thing, I guess, for the Devils here, it doesn't really seem like Goenaga got going in that first set either. I mean, not killing the point at a high rate. A couple more unforced errors for the Devils, and we've seen from this team. But Goenaga's top player on the roster in terms of kills per match, total kills. So expect him, if he gets going in the second set. Devils need an answer. See what they can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Ferrand will have the serve for the Devils. See Fronton finishing, tying his hand into that cesta. Fronton serves. Our second set has begun. Urbieta from the forehand. Benny will take this on the bounce. Right side, right up the middle, caught by Urbieta. Benny calls for the catch. Low and hard, scooped up by Goenaga. Catch by Benny at the 10 line. Whoa. Beautiful throw by Benny, goes straight to the corner and scores. Fronton and Benny first up on the board in the second set. Fronton has a serve.
And Urbieta calling to Goenaga, saying, if you want to take it, but I'm here. And he climbed the wall trying to make that spectacular catch.
Play.
And he was frustrated. He was right there, just missed it.
Powerful backhand by Urbieta, caught in the air by Fronton. Benny on the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Sends it deep, powerfully to the back wall. Out to the Robote. Fronton makes the play. Robote forehand save by Fronton. Goenaga attacks, winds up. Costado 2-all.
Yeah.
Is in.
Yeah, it looked good. It opens up so quickly and it's thrown so hard that sometimes for these officials, they're trying to move out of the way. And that's why the backcourt judge was firm on that call. He has the best look. You see him standing there on the line. The front court judge is moving away from the ball, just trying to not get hit.
That's the most important thing,
That's
actually.
a good call, as you can see there in that replay.
Benny on the backhand to the inside. Oh, what a catch by Urbieta deep in the backcourt. Benny now at the 13 line. Tremendous play. Excellent catch by Goenaga. Big backhand. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Played from the forehand. Goenaga has it.
Oy.
Trying to place it inside. He hits the pad, and the pad is bad. That is 2 points for Fronton and Benny of the Devils. Fronton serves.
And when you change speeds on that cortada, you really don't need to throw it perfectly. I mean, the key is there. You got to make contact with the side wall. Well, the front wall first, and then the side wall. Heard the footsteps there with Benny charging back to the inside, and it's the second time he's dropped one low into the pad.
Robote, the rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Fronton. Goenaga to the inside. Benny's going to let it pass. Saves the Robote. Goenaga attacks. Backhand from the 5 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote forehand by Fronton. Caught in the air by Urbieta. There's the backhand by Fronton. Benny on the backhand from the 10 line. Big backhand by Urbieta, clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Fronton, cut off in the air by Goenaga. Benny, great catch. Backhand from the 11. Robote. Forehand by Goenaga. Benny's there. Goenaga on the forehand from the 7. Hard throw. Ball goes off the frame of Benny's cesta. 2-2. Goenaga serves for the Renegades.
Yeah. Benny's running back with that ball as it's crossing the side wall. And
tough catch.
So difficult to line everything up there. You know, the traditional shots aren't working for Goenaga, so low and hard to the inside, make the catch difficult for your opponent. Just going back to the basics to tie things up.
Big backhand by Benny. Robote forehand by Fronton. Goenaga has it. Costado 2-all.
Another one.
That lands in and scores. Well done. 3 points for Goenaga and Urbieta of the Renegades. Goenaga has the serve.
Goenaga throws a lot of shots and kills a lot of points. I mean, he's averaging 7 total kills per match. Only one of those is a Costado 2-all, though. And he scored on a number of them today, throwing it with a ton of confidence. See how that one opens up nicely.
Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Here's Benny at the 11. Backhand, low and hard. Low runner to the inside, scooped up by Urbieta. Deep in the backcourt. That's a powerful backhand. Rebote forehand. Caught by Urbieta. In and out of the cesta off the side wall, 3-3. Fronton serves.
This is like the first match of the game day. The ball is just right on the side wall the entire way. I mean, pretty much the entire length of these points. Tough catch there for Urbieta, but coming in, blasted on the wall, not the easiest one to bring in.
Here's the backhand, low and hard. This one scooped up by Benny. Beautiful backhand by Benny. Out to Rebote. Benny makes the catch at the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Ferranda. He goes to the outside. Rebote saved by Goenaga. What a catch by Benny. Goenaga again. Backhand from midcourt. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Ferranda. Ferranda, backhand to the inside. Urbieta's there. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall on the forehand of Ferranda. Big bounce. Brought down by Urbieta. Here's a backhand by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. Good catch by Goenaga. Rebote forehand by Goenaga. Benny takes it on the bounce midcourt. Rebote coming out to the forehand of Ferranda. Goenaga calls for it. Ferranda has it on the costado. The 2-wall. Hits the pad. The pad is bad. A 4th point for Goenaga and Urbieta. Goenaga will have the serve for the Renegades. Yeah, Ferranda wanted that costado badly.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, the key on that point, the communication by the Renegades is really second to none. I mean, there's not...
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know if it's just me, Stu, but I hear Goenaga and Urbieta talk more than any other player.
Point.
Every ball, they're loud.
Yep.
You know, and again, there's some times where you think your opponent, you and your partner are on the same page, and we've seen a lot of times that they're not. It just get those words out. It's a simple one word, and that way everybody stays on track and in that point. That got the Renegades their 4th, and they retake the lead.
Backhand by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. What a catch by Urbieta. Benny again, a low bullet. This one pulled off the sidewall by Goenaga. What a catch by Benny at the 13 line. Tremendous play. Rebote forehand over the top to the inside. Beautiful catch by Goenaga. Here's a backhand by Benny right up the middle. Caught on the forehand of Urbieta. Ferranda, backhand from the 6th line. Rebote forehand, caught by Benny. Benny on the backhand.
Bullet.
Benny takes it on the bounce, forehand, straight back. Urbieta takes it in the air at the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Goenaga, cut off by Ferranda. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Ferranda. Back to the inside. Read by Goenaga. Stopped by Goenaga. The backhand by Goenaga. Rebote forehand saved by Ferranda. Goenaga has it. Drop shot.
Oh, that's a long run.
Will score on the second bounce. 5 points. That's possible set, possible match point for Goenaga and Urbieta.
Well, all match, it's been the costado 2-wall. So Ferranda's had to defend the entire width of the court all the way out to the net. In a big spot with Benny hanging deep in the backcourt, he finally mixes in the drop shot.
Very
so
well
thought out, even better execution. Now they got 3 chances to close out the match. Historically, I mean, you look at the numbers, you'd say you got to give Goenaga the 2-wall and let him beat you in other ways. But now that he's scoring on that 2-wall, opens up the rest of the shots that he's thrown well, the cortadas, the drop shots, inside placement.
All day long.
Yeah.
Backhand by Benny to the inside. Gonaga calls for the rebote. High and hard to the front wall. Benny reads it well. Takes it in the air. Powerful backhand caught by Urbieta. There's the backhand by Ferranda. Rebote is all the way up at the 4 line. Benny catches this in the air. Urbieta makes the catch. Here's Benny. Benny, beautiful catch. Big backhand. Rebote up at the 5 line. Saved by Goanaga. Benny makes the catch on the left side. Powerful backhand. Caught in the air by Urbieta. Urbieta sends it deep. Benny catches it overhead on the left side.
Oh, boy.
Ferranda. Rebote to the inside. Big bounce. Will score.
Keeps it going.
4 points for Ferranda and Benny. Still possible match point for Goanaga and Urbieta. Ferranda serves.
Look at this rebote. I mean, on a line here, straight towards the sidewall. Look at Urbieta. Goes up. Just caught it on the bottom part of that cesta.
Hard serve by Ferranda. Here's the backhand. Benny, backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote, forehand by Goanaga. Ferranda on the backhand, low and hard and caught beautifully by Goanaga. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Goanaga again. Big backhand, Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand sent straight back by Ferranda. Rebote saved by Goanaga. Catch by Benny. Benny midcourt. Cortada will score. 5-5 in the second set. So it is set point for the Devils, Ferranda and Benny, who have the serve. Possible match point for Goanaga and Urbieta.
A good example here by Benny that you don't have to throw every ball as hard as you can to the inside. Sometimes you change a little speed, kick it off the side wall, and that throws off the timing.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Oh, what a scoop by Benny. Backhand, powerfully thrown, wall-to-wall, Rebote coming out. Goanaga to the outside. Scoop attempt is tipped.
They were there.
Point set and a hard-fought match for Goanaga and Urbieta, taking it in the second set, 6-5.
Yeah, I mean, that's a perfect example, you know, of a ball that you just got to talk. I mean, Benny's moving out there. He has a much easier catch of the two. And Ferranda stepped in, tried to scoop it up, and just tipped it. Got to let him know that you're back there, or if Benny knows that he can make that, just scream, I got it, something. But in the end, 6-3, 6-5, the Renegades jump out ahead, 3-2, with our final match up next. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one! Too much going on. 3 wins there for the Renegades. The big one there by Goanaga and Urbieta. Both Goanaga and Urbieta winning both of their matches today for the Renegades. They hold the game day lead for just a moment. We're going to hear from that winning team once again. Goanaga and Urbieta improving to 3-1 after that win. Can you describe, Urbieta, the pace and the catching in some of these matches? I mean, what is it like standing back in that corner time and time again and getting into these long exchanges back and forth?
It's fine. I mean, I'm used to it. The last couple of seasons, it's been like that, especially playing with Jairo. Everybody knows we always play the long point, long matches, so now it's a little bit better. I have more aggressive opponents, so it's a little different, but it's good.
Yeah, and Goanaga, in a match where you're so patient, how do you choose when to strike and when to take those limited opportunities to score?
Well, I was trying to find the ball on the front of the court, and whenever I had a chance, I tried to kill the point, but it was a long match, but happy for the win.
Well, congratulations. Renegades have secured the tie. We'll see what happens in this final match. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stan and Ben with a chance to win the game day for the Renegades. They take on Nicholas and Kubala. Stan and Ben winless so far, 0-2 to begin this season, and Nicholas and Kubala undefeated. They're 3-0. Last time these two teams competed, straight set victory for Nicholas and Kubala, 6-2, 6-2. Devils will need that to tie up the game day. The Renegades win this match, they'll win it and get a full point. That serve begins our third and decisive set. Final match, we should say. Here's the rebote there by Stan, coming up the middle, catch by Nicholas. Nicholas to the inside, it's dropping. Ben couldn't get there. That gets the Devils. Nicholas and Kubala, the first point of our final match. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, Nicholas lining it up perfectly, just throwing it to Ben's feet. Ben's catching's been spot on, but that one just couldn't get it into the basket.
A runner to the inside. Look at Nicholas coming cross court, takes it in the air, big backhand. Ben gets back there, cuts it off at the 12 line. This one right on the wall. Nicholas, strong backhand again, picked off by Ben. Catch by Kubala at the 12 line, floats one up. Here's Ben on the forehand. That one missed. 2 points for Nicholas and Kubala. Fault under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Backhand here by Ben from the 12 line, goes deep. Not past Kubala though, reaching in the corner. Ben from the 11 line, hard throw again. Kubala steps back and makes the catch. Backhand inside, there's Nicholas. Big backhand. Stan, rebote, play to the inside. Nicholas lets it pass. Here's Kubala from the backcourt. This one dropping, Stan picks it off. Backhand, low runner. Around the sidewall, caught by Nicholas. Ben steps in on the right side, high off the front wall, drops it between them. Devils scrambling, and Nicholas comes away with the rebote. That stays inside, floating on the wall. Ben picks it off.
For a save, man, that ball was on the wall the whole way.
Nicholas again, wall to wall, right side rebote, saved by Stan, right up the middle. Nicholas, Costado inside, soft touch. Ben steps up. Kubala, forehand, dropping on the inside. Stan picks it, 2-all. Ooh, not enough. Nicholas from the outside. His Costado opens, and it scores. What a shot there by Nicholas. It's 3-0. Ben on the left side, backhand. Caught right off the sidewall. Kubala to bring that one in. That's dropping low. Ben gets there at the 10 line. Goes deep. That clears. Nicholas waiting on it. Rebote thrown right back to Ben. Ben from the 9 line. Big backhand again. Nicholas stays up there. This time gets in there on the left side for the rebote save. Nicholas goes up for this one. Cuts it off at the 9. Low to the inside. It's dropping. Ben picks it up. Ben from the 10 line, wall to wall. Kubala steps back to make the play. And reaching up overhead. This one dying off the front wall. Nicholas goes up for it. And just launches it on the return. Stan, left side rebote. Played right along the wall. Big bounce. Kubala controls that one.
Great save.
Stan again attacking to the inside placement. That'll score right along the side wall. That gets Stan and Ben their first point of the match.
Stan did a good job of keeping that ball inside, setting up a really difficult scoop for Kubala. Just was not able to complete it.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. All the wall there by Kubala Robote. Forehand, beautifully thrown there by Stan. That passes. Nicholas got to get back in there. He makes the save. Stan, ooh, that's a splitter. Nicholas got it. Nicholas on the 2-wall. That'll score. 4-1 for the Devils.
Boy, Nicholas has been on top of every opportunity to throw that kill shot.
Yeah, Stan's missed 2, and Nicholas has been
There's
there
some
to clean up
traffic here,
both.
and it's like, Stan, duck. Stan, my friend. Duck.
Backhand to the inside. Kubala handles it off the sidewall. Goes deep.
What a
Ben,
catch.
not going to let that one pass, though. On the sidewall to bring it in. Kubala hesitated. Nicholas makes the save. Stan with placement again. Nicholas stops it. The carom from the outside will score. Ball missed by Stan. That's 5 points and a possible set point.
I mean, it looks like Nicholas is on a mission. Every time he gets it, he goes for the kill shot. Great catch, good control, and throws a carom on the return.
And then Stan, oh.
Stan was there. He just overran it, yeah.
Ben reaching in on the left side. Big backhand. Kubala again pulls out. Robote saved there by Nicholas. Backhand, that's launched. Nicholas takes him all the way up to the 5 line, drops it inside. Ben gets there. Ben outside placement. All right, that scores.
Look at Ben.
From the backcourt. Give the Renegades 2 points.
So Ben really likes to throw that shot. Occasionally carom it off the side wall. He's had some difficulty keeping it in bounds, though. Not this time. This is thrown beautifully. Yeah, really well executed by Ben.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Kubala on the inside. Good catch there by Ben at the 11 line. Here's Kubala back at the 13. High off the front wall. Ben tipped it. Point and set. Nicholas and Kubala win it 6-2. 2 minutes. So come back and play our second set. (6-2). Nicholas and Kubala take that first set in a match that the Devils need to win to tie up the game day. Halfway home to completing that. He's got hair like that, winking into the camera.
He's a complete player.
Stu.
Front court, back court.
And off court, yeah. He's got it all.
Exactly. And his back quarter, Kubala.
Similar look amongst the guys.
Definitely. Definitely. Both on and off the court.
They play just so well with each other. And, Nicholas up in the front, he's not going to kill a whole lot of points. And he's not going to wow you with the kill shots, but he's consistent. He doesn't make any mistakes. Robote's reliable. His serve is good.
Yeah, but Stan.
And he catches
he was
everything.
He was practicing today. Costado 2-0, boom, got Stan. Stan comes up with a nice throw here.
And then Nicholas from the outside, what does he do?
Carom.
Throws the carom. And I will say, to what I just said, Nicholas doesn't typically throw shots, but in this match, 2 Costados, a carom, so half of the points coming off of, kill shot attempts there by Nicholas, so good start. And if he can add that element to his game. With the defensive prowess of this team, I mean, these guys could be tough.
So backquarters for the most part. And,
they already are.
And you do have some classically trained backquarters here in the Battle Court program. Guys basically played elsewhere and played exclusively backcourt. They don't throw a lot of shots in doubles. It's the front quarters that kill it. So it's not necessarily within their skill set. Nicholas, on the other hand, who is classically trained in the backcourt, throws them in singles, but man, as a front quarter, doing a great job.
We're ready to begin set 2. Stan and Ben serve to Nicholas and Kubala. That serve begins. Set 2. Back into the inside. Stan reaches in, pulls it in. Catch by Nicholas. Ben in the corner. Comes out on the left side. Nicholas stops it. Costado up the middle. Ben steps around it, controls it on the forehand. Beautiful catch. Nicholas looking to attack again. He cuts it off again. Low bullet. Ben standing in the corner, makes the catch. This one dropping. Nicholas steps in there. Rabote forehand hooked. First point to set 2 to the Devils.
Stan's definitely had a problem with that forehand Rabote coming up on him. Just setting it too low.
Catch there by Coop. Big backhand, floated up from the 12 line, caught by Kubala. Ball goes deep. Ben reaching back behind him. That one clears the overhead screen. Dropping and scoring right along the side wall. 2 points for Nicholas and Kubala. A run to the inside, cut off by Nicholas. Nicholas high to the inside. Gonna drop it in. There's Stan, good catch. Hard throw, dropping. Look at Kubala, good range, gets up to it. And on the left side, Nicholas comes cross court, long 2 wall, thrown to score. 3 in a row for the Devils to begin set 2.
Tough to throw that Costado 2 wall from the inside like that. Really well done by Nicholas. He's at the side wall, maybe what? Less than 2 feet from the sidewall. Right, that opens up nicely. Well done.
Outside serve. Ben gets in there on the right side. Low and hard above the pad. Kubala comes charging in, calls him off, and makes the catch. Backhand passes. Stan looking for the rebote. Hooked it to the outside. Nicholas with time. Winds it up. Low and hard. Ben backing up. Could not scoop it up. 4 in a row. Devils serve.
Yeah, Nicholas just blasted that in there right past Stan on the inside. Got it off of the side wall. Difficult catch for anybody. Ben's been making him solid. That's a tough play on the right side.
Ball to wall. Ben reaching up. Not going to let that one pass. That was deep. Not enough. Kubala reaches in. Back in the 13 line. Ben steps up at the 11. Powerful throw. Right back to Kubala. Catch overhead there by Ben. Into the inside. That's caught right off the sidewall. Nicholas now goes deep. This Rabote comes shooting out. Stan saves it. Floats it up to Kubala though. Rabote forehand, played inside again, cut off by Nicholas, 2 wall. Stan got the throw off. Maybe hand was in the screen. Either way, 5 points and a possible set point here for Nicholas and Kubala. It's a possible match point for him too. Yeah, a lot going on there. Yeah. Held it, grabbed the net with the offhand, a couple of things.
As soon as that left hand made sufficient contact with the screen, that point was over.
Then handles a serve, backhand, hard to the inside, stopped overhead. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas trying to pass. Ben,
what a
great catch along the wall. Kubal up at the 10 line. On the wall again. Ben thought about it. Lets it past to Stan. Stan's Rebote's in the overhead screen. Point, set, and match. Straight set victory for the Devils. 6-2, 6-0. And the game day ends in a 3-3 tie. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up momentarily.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court postgame show. Game day tie between the Renegades and Devils ends 3-3. We have a Renegade over in the DraftKings Players Cage as our player of the day, and that is Urbieta. Second division player coming to this Renegades team for the first time this season. I ask you, how's life playing in the backcourt on the Renegades?
It's good. like you see, I think we are playing pretty good. For the moment, the results are helping. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, and statistically, I mean, you're one of the top 5 in catch rate or really anything to do with catching. You're right up there. Is it anything different about this season, or is it more the environment on this team playing behind just some incredible players?
I think it's a little different because this season I have more aggressive players front court, comparing with last season that we were more defensive players. But basically for me it's the same. I just have to catch and throw, don't make any mistakes. I let my front court make the hard part of the job.
Oh, yeah. You and Jairo were definitely part of some really, really long points, as you know, which we always like to see. Question for you. We try to describe the Magic City bounce from the announcer's booth as often as we can, and today it was a big factor, especially between you and Nicholas. How would you explain the Magic City bounce when you're out there trying to catch the ball?
Something that you don't want to see. Basically, you want the ball to come straight, to don't make anything weird, but unfortunately, sometimes it happens. Today, unfortunately, it hit me once, and I missed a couple of times, but it is what it is. It's the same for everybody, so no complaints.
Hey, settled back in, won both of your matches, and the Renegades come away with half a point. Great playing again, Urbieta. Congratulations, and a great start to this winter season.
Thank you.
Thank you, Inaki.
Thank you.
And we'll continue on with the post-game show here and some replays. Recap the action between the Renegades and Devils, beginning with that top division doubles match. That was a lengthy one, Stu. About an hour long, but boy, exciting action back and forth.
That last point started right at the 1 hour mark, if I'm not mistaken. Just
look at this.
I mean, tremendous play. And then it goes to 5-5 in the third set.
No. Catch there by Nicholas. I mean, what a play here. I believe this is the last point. This is 5-5 in the third set. Lays it up, goes Sherry outside, and just outside of reach.
Phenomenal.
Of Jairo.
Phenomenal. And tremendous play by the Devils there. I mean, Jairo and Nicholas were able to get it back, 5-5 in the third set.
Yeah.
Nicholas was all over the place. And you had mentioned something earlier that actually was resonating with me, which, you know,
that doesn't happen, please.
I got to give credit where credit's due, is where Aratz has stepped up into D1 and Nicholas has stepped up into D1, and how it seems to be showing on the court. Not necessarily that they're playing that much better, just they're on top of everything.
Yeah, leading, directing traffic out there, and, you know, commanding play from the backcourt. You know, two of the best players, and Nicholas here showing you why. He moved up to Division I and was the first pick, steps around it, lays up the Robote, but you give it to Gaucheri up there. There's just so many options, and Jairo was on it, but that one just kicking up out of reach.
Jairo had stopped a number of Gaucheri's 2-walls throughout the day.
Yeah, he really did a good job, but that last one, 5-5.
He's always going to sneak a couple by.
And then match number 2 here, that was going on, and Flores up against Fronton and CRB. After that one, that was pretty quick here. Straight set victory by the Renegades, total domination.
Yeah, CRB doing, for the most part, a pretty good job behind Fronton. But this one, trying to get it back, just careens off the overhead screen.
You see
How to play.
Up there about the 7-line, too.
But the fans were shouting for him.
On the next match, CRB, he got his back. We'll see here a little bit later. Match number 3 here, though, Jairo and Benny against Gaucheri and Ben. Devils really needed to get on the board, and boy, did this team deliver.
So, yeah, Jairo was just whatever that extra little oomph you need to get you through a match, Jairo had it. He was on top of everything. Gaucheri's 2-walls and his 4, we very rarely see that type of emotion from Jairo. It's mostly a defensive game, lots of very powerful right sides, but he always plays controlled. And, I mean, he landed some serious punches, no question about it.
Yeah, another look here at this sequence. Robote played by Gaucheri.
Beautiful
Not an
scoop
easy catch by Benny there, kicking up off the wall.
Oh, Benny and Ben. And this is the one, this was the match where Ben had that scoop that.
Oh, man, that was just incredible.
Yeah, that scoop where it just lay the cest out.
Robote here and then tipped. Yeah, he was saying something. Back turned to the camera, but he was fired up, and rightfully so.
No question about it.
Devils win that one. First win of the game day, and then they send out CRB and Kubala up next. Boy, and they've been just on fire really since last season. Robote here by Stan. He lays it up. Look at CRB on the attack. Heart of the inside here. That's Tip scoring for the win.
Very well done. It's a great catch and a great kill shot.
CRB and Kubala remaining undefeated in that 6th division doubles group. That's a group that just keeps on getting better. You know, Bueno and Tennessee topped last year, but some new contenders now. Look at this by CRB killing it and ending the match for his team.
You just can't say enough. I mean, CRB now consistently for 7 years has brought nothing but positive energy to the court every time he walks on. Whether or not he wins or loses, the energy is positive. He's just got this effect.
Yeah, ton of confidence, and that showed in that match, throwing shots after shot, and you got the win, straight sets. Then match number 5 here, close one, Fronan Benny against Goanaga and Urbieta.
Urbieta just spot on as far as his catching. I mean, that's just been consistent throughout his entire time in battle court. One great catch after the next. Tremendous defensive play. Paired here with Goanaga. Paired earlier with Gaucheri.
Backhand here to the inside. Scooped up there by Benny. Yeah, this is one that'll haunt them. You know, if you're a Devil, look away here. I mean, they would have been all over it. I mean, look at Benny there. He's trailing. But again, it's the communication. Got to be loud, be vocal, call him off. But in the end, ball missed. Good, though, for the Devils, though. Nicholas and Kubala winning that final match. And both teams come away with half a point for the game day tie.
Another tie. We've been
another
seeing
3-3 tie.
We've been seeing ties this year.
Yeah, after the last couple game days have been, you know, pretty significant wins. A tie right back. Let's take a look at those standings here and see what that does. And these Renegades and Devils. Renegades now move up 3 points. They have 4 ties. I mean, 4 of the 6 matches have been ties, and the Devils, 2 out of their 5 matches also have been ties. Just 1 win for both, but 1 less loss for the Renegades, and you see them point ahead at this point in the season. But we have our top 4 teams right now. If the playoffs were to start today, Cyclones and Warriors would be out. But remember, every team will play 15 game days, and some of those numbers aren't even at this point in the year. So some teams have played a couple more game days. We'll be back on Friday, Stu. Friday night, Warriors and Cyclones. That's going to be the slate. Get started in the 6th division of doubles. Correa and Bradley take on Bueno and Rock. Then Douglas and Julian go up against Ikeda and Manu. Then Alex and Bradley take on Bueno and Amigarena, followed by Julian against Ikeda in singles. Then Alex and Manny take on Inaki and Amigarena, and we close it out with a great singles match, Division I Douglas against Manu. Soon I'll be back here for that Friday night game day for the Warriors and the Cyclones. Until then, have a great week, and we'll see you Friday at 7 p.m.
Friday at 7. See you then.
Do you have any serve-in rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!